Hmm. Weird song. There, no copyright sounds is going with rap these days. Rap. Hindi na siya house music. Can we look for house music? Top 50. Gaming music. Gaming music. Carl Reyes says China oil. Hindi ko alam kung ano ibig sabihin ng China oil. May scandal na naman ba tayo? Ang Pilipino? Miss more scandal again? Let's go NCS top 50. Ganun din eh. But I guess mas popular yung songs ng top 50. Mm-hmm. Research natin. Let's read up on Redmi 7A. Snapdragon 439. Whoa, whoa. Nagulat ako naglalag yung aking wireless mouse. uh, Magkano kaya yung antutu nitong Redmi? Ano meron sa Wikichip? Wikichip. Wow, ang bagal ng website, dude. Ang bagal ng Wikichip, dude. Ayoko sa versus.com. Right, fine, fine. Anong processor yung ano? Anong processor yung... So Redmi 7A versus yung... Was that phone? Android 1? Redmi Android. Android Go. Anong pangalan nun? Redmi Go. Let me go! Nagtatawanan ko sarili ko. Redmi Go. Anong processor ni Redmi Go? Ang ganda naman ng pangalan. Parang Let Me Go. Redmi Go. Snapdragon 425. Tapos, ilang gig ng RAM? Okay, 1 gig si Redmi Go. I guess malayo din yung difference in terms of ano. Hmm. Wait, quad-core lang si 439? Ang hirap naman ito. Hindi ko Ang hirap masabi kung maganda siya o pangit. 12 nanometer. Anybody know yung Antutu score ng Snapdragon 439? Bakit ba bakit ba tayo naglalaro-laro pa sa ganitong buhay ng Snapdragon 400? Diyos ko, bakit pa tayo oh my God. Di ba sinabi sa inyo ng nanay nyo, huwag na kayo mag-Snapdragon 400 series? Didn't your mother say tell you not to go Snapdragon 400? Oh, okay. I got a notification from Reddit sa aking mga kausap sa Reddit. Yay, I get karma. I have some more karma in the Reddits. I got 60 karma points because of one of my posts tungkol sa Resident Evil. Most likely maikli lang ating White Blue says maayong maayong gozaimasu Kuya Ubu. Ooh, I forgot about Uwu, but we gotta bring it back. Uwu, uwok. Simple lang ating topics for today. I guess ang pinaka-interesting is si RoG Phone 2. I'm sure may mga taong curious din kay Chernubyll. I don't know. Si Cherry Mobile Playrate, hindi siya Playrex eh. Paano na yun? Hindi siya Playrex. Based on, yung specs is okay, but ang question mark dito is kung kayang paayuhin ni Cherry Mobile yung mga camera and whatnot kasi they have to fine-tune that eh. Diba? Hindi sila pwedeng in previous versions of Cherry Mobile phones, they just use yung stock like camera processing eh. Hindi sila, they need to like make 30,000 lang sa reseller. Sino ang reseller? May nagbebenta na ba? Zund? Meron ba sa Zund? Ang bilis pa, kalabas pa lang eh, 'di ba? July 31 daw mabibili sa China yung ano, 'di ba? Si RoG phone. Magnubia na lang kayo. Hindi, pero it's very interesting kung saan papasok si RoG phone sa Pilipinas and kung magkano. Jai Alabado, what's up? Napaka 50-50 nung pasok ng RoG phone sa Pilipinas kasi nakita nyo naman yung price points yung budget version of the RoG phone 2. Ang tanong is, will it be exclusive to China or will it be exclusive to their region? Tapos, paano na yung... Baka, feeling ko kasi mangyayari dyan is Yung mapupunta sa atin is yung main version ng ROG Phone 2, which is yung 45,000 pesos minimum. Converted Chinese price to Philippine peso is about 44,000, 45,000 pesos, which puts it very, very close to the price ng original na ROG Phone 1, no? Uh, yeah, nakita ko sa ano. Mura compared sa... Yeah, so kung ang mangyayari niyan is kung merong gray market nung China, kung for example, kung hindi pinasok ni Asus yung ROG Phone 2 dito, or hindi pinasok ni yung Asus yung ROG Phone na more affordable variant, it's possible na maraming magi-import nung more affordable sub 30,000 peso variant ng ROG Phone 2 sa Pilipinas. That would be very interesting. Ang pasok niya sa market would be very, very interesting. Hindi ko alam kung gagawin ni Asus yun or kung magiging... basically, ang number one question dyan is magiging widely available ba yung more affordable variant? It's gonna be a very, very interesting diskusyones. Yan, si Alexis Tan. So, nakita ko ata to eh. So, bumili siya ng 2 units na... isa pa yon, China ROM pala siya. Teka lang, mag-uusap. Sisave ko muna yung konting usapan for the actual show, no? Mark Roger, what's up? Puro demand, pero demand would be high kaya baka i-overprice. Yeah, it's very all those are good questions. All these are good questions, no? So yeah, I guess that would be the most interesting thing today to discusiones. Actually, I guess pwede tayo magsimula na doon. Teka lang, i-adjust ko yung aircon ko. Let's get it on! Is ganun ba kataas yung interest for this kind of phone? Yun ang question ko kasi ako kasi sobrang mas importante sa akin yung camera and yung other things bukod sa gaming performance but let's talk about this. Let's start the show. Welcome to the show. I'm Alex from TechnoClass.com. You're watching the Big Time Show. It's a tech discussion show every Saturday 10 p.m. Philippine time. And today's topics include the Redmi 7A, the Mi AirDots. I have my AirDots. Redmi AirDots pala siya. Ang hirap kasi nail down ng pangalan na to eh. There's so much confusion on the naming scheme. If you look at the box, so wait lang. If you look at the box that I have, it says, baligtad. It says Mi True Wireless Earbuds Basic. Tapos may maliit na fine print doon sa ilalim niya, AirDots. So, this is... Hindi siya Redmi, it's Mi. Diba? Mamaya, pag-uusapan natin ang konti. Anyway, let's start the show. Welcome to the show. And let's get it on, boy. I think I might risk sa gray. Kating-katin na siya. Wow, white blue. Yeah, kung tiwala naman sa seller, why not? Ako, meron gray. Palpak yung aking green screen banda ron. Good evening, Ate Nyaw Nyaw. So, welcome to the show. I guess mainit na topic is the ROG phone Deuce, ROG Phone 2. It's sort of surprising. Okay, so let's outline a few features ni ROG Phone 2, no? The number one point sa ROG Phone 2 would be the new processor, which is, I think the ROG Phone 2 is the first to have this new upgraded processor na Snapdragon 855 Plus. Ang sabi is like what, 5 to 10%. That was like 8% faster processor than the Snapdragon 855. Napag-usapan natin yan last time when we were last BTS, no, when we were talking about if you really need a faster processor, in my opinion. And ang sabi ko noon, the competition on phone gaming is all about the mid-range, no? Dun importante. When it comes to the top end of the processor spectrum, napaka-konti lang nung games that will take advantage of extreme gaming performance na processor. But then again, yun, may mga tao talaga na sobrang important talaga yung performance sa kanila. Okay, ito na lang. I'm gonna say, if you play a game like Honkai Impact, siguro, yung Honkai Impact, I'm sure you can, magagamit mo talaga yung extra performance ng Snapdragon 855 or Snapdragon 855 Plus. But if you're playing Mobile Legends, if you're playing, ano ba yung mga iba pang uso ngayon? Like, I don't know, Ragnarok? Hindi na nga, nawala sa uso eh. But most of the popular mobile games hindi masyadong demanding sa perform. Like PUBG Mobile, hindi ganun kataas yung requirements, no? Anyway, so now we're talking about Asus ROG Phone 2. This was announced, This was announced this week, and it will be available in China starting the end of July. And ang primary spec niya is it is going to be powered by a Snapdragon 855 Plus. There's going to be some advanced cooling features. It's going to have a vapor chamber. It's going to have accessories like yung clip-on fan. It's going to have extra accessories like clip-on gamepad, clip-on second screen, similar to the old version of the ROG Phone 1. And it looks like that. May RGB color LED light sa ilalim, sa likod. I'm not familiar with the camera setup. It looks very standard. It says 48 megapixel quad Bayer. The ROG phone has never been billed as a camera phone. No? Everybody's been looking at it as a gaming phone, and then ito may accessory ports sa ilalim for the accessories ni ROG phone. And it actually looks very much like ROG phone 1, ano? Hindi ko alam kung ano yung mga binago. It looks like may stereo speaker siya. It looks like wala siyang notch, but it does have bezels top and bottom, which is okay kasi gaming phone siya eh. So, ang point ng gaming phone is mostly hawakan mo siya sa sides when playing games. So, importante to have something to put your thumb or yung ano mo, so you can play better with your mahawakan mo siya ng maayos nang hindi napipindot ang thumb mo yung screen, no? So that's fine kung meron siyang bezel sa top and bottom. So the thing that's controversial here is supposedly the price. So the most affordable variant na lumabas turned out to be like around 27,000, which is the sort of exclusive 10-cent version. So it's not the 10-cent version. I don't know kung if you can actually export. Hindi ko alam kung kaya mong i-export yung 10-cent version, no? So questionable dyan is, meron bang antenna bands si 10-cent version na China-only antenna bands? Yun ang question mark doon. Pangalawa, all of the ones that are launching in China will have the China ROM, which will not have Google Play. So the question dyan is, most likely you can still install Google Play. It's probably not gonna be a hassle too much, but it's still an extra step that you have to do. Wala pang yung mga katulad ng mga K20 Pro that you can buy na meron talagang naglalagay na ng Google Play and global quote-unquote ROM. Kasi malamang if you buy the China ROM dyan, it's gonna be Chinese, no? Ang question dyan is if it's gonna have other languages. Typically, pag China phone, meron lang siyang Chinese and English or something like that. Medyo hassle ng konti, but it's still maybe worth the risk, no, to buy from a China ROM phone. So ang bagsak niyan is it looks like ang bagsak niya, either you can get the 10-cent version which is 26,000. There's a more official version with 8 gigs of RAM at about yun na nga 28,000 yung bagsak. And then you have the official parang full-fledged version daw which starts at 12 gigs of RAM and about converted 45,000 pesos diretso. According from here, so meron tayong I don't know kung gray market ito or something si Alexis Tan has ordered and looks like i-resell niya sa Pilipinas. So he ordered 2 units of the 8 gig 128 for and then he's gonna sell it for about 30,000 pesos as you can see here. And as he said here, China ROM yan. It's gonna be China ROM. And then the full like storage version 12256 is gonna sell for about 49,000 pesos. This is a pretty good price point kung if it's imported from China, even gray market, this is a pretty decent price point for the conversion. Like if you're gonna get the yung mga 28,000 peso na ng 10-cent version na 8 gig RAM, babagsak na 29-30,000 pesos, that's not bad. Especially if yung habol mo is the RoG Phone 2. Ang hindi ko pa namin mention about RoG Phone 2 is it's gonna pack a new upgrade to the display which is now 120 Hz display. So tinalo niya ngayon si previous RoG phone na lang kasi hindi it's still a 1080p display. It's still like a 18:9 1080p display na AMOLED. So AMOLED, HDR, whatever, blah blah blah. 120 Hz, so marami siyang marami siyang refresh. It's twice the refresh of, let's say, my Galaxy S10 Plus, for example. The thing is, hindi siya Quad HD. It's only Full HD. Which is okay if you're interested in just playing games. Hindi ka interested sa high resolution or high pixel density stuff, no? The cameras, I don't think has been changed much. Hindi ko na masyado ni-research yung ganun eh. Kasi, ano bang ano yun? Importante ba yung camera sa RoG Phone 2? Ano ba magandang basahin dito? Yan. Dito tayo sa mismong officialer website. Okay, let's see. So, ang masasabi ko dito is, okay, meron siyang accessory port, meron siyang headphone jack, meron siyang it's USB-C, I think 6,000 milliamp hour battery issue, which is super impressive, no? Ang masasabi ko dito is the cooling system is still very old school. The vapor chamber is not actively cooled. The accessory cooling is just basically an attachment sa likod na kinukool niya lang yung likod nung mismong kaha ng phone. So it's not direct cooling. It's not active direct cooling. It's just having, for example, if I have a S10 Plus dito, nilagay ko lang ng fan sa likod yung S10 Plus and now that's my cooling, no? It's not as advanced a cooling system as, say, yung medyo nagulat ako na meron pala, which is yung Nubia Magic 3 with its own internal fan and heat pipe sa loob ng sariling phone. Now, kung ano man yung mas magandang desisyon dyan, hindi ko alam, no? Kasi the thing is, ang question dyan is baka masira yung fan ni Nubia Magic 3, di ba? Isa rin sa magandang comparison yan, si Nubia Magic 3 versus si RoG Phone 2, no? Nubia Magic 3 has a 90 Hz 1080p AMOLED HDR display. RoG Phone 2 has a 120 Hz 1080p AMOLED HDR display, no? Nubia has the internal fan with actual heat pipe. The ROG phone has vapor chamber, external fan, not heat pipe, no? Whichever one is gonna be better, I don't know. Also, Nubia Magic is Snapdragon 855. The ROG Phone 2 is Snapdragon 855 Plus, no, slightly more upgraded. The Nubia Magic is more affordable, 22,500 for the base model. It's also readily available na dito. I think also global din yung ROM ng Nubia Magic, although wala tayong official white market dito sa Pilipinas. But it's a very good comparison in terms of specs. No, if you want a more affordable version, Nubia Magic. If you want a more high-end version, ROG phone. So, honestly, di ko alam kung anong pipiliin dito. I mean, first of all, hindi ako interesado sa both of them because hindi ako masyadong, I don't need the high-end gamer level stuff. I also want I also primary need ko for a phone is video recording, 4K video recording, vlogging, no? So both of these phones are not for me. But kung interesado kayo, this might, yun nga, yung nasa sa inyo yan. So, a few questions about ROG phone na wala pa tayong sagot, no? Darating ba siya sa Pilipinas? Hindi natin alam. That's a question. Darating ba yung more affordable variant sa Pilipinas? That's another question na hindi natin alam yung sagot. Basically, that's it. Yun yung mga tanong. Magkano darating sa Pilipinas? Yan, ano naman. Alam nyo, last year was the ROG Phone 1. Maraming nag-aantay ng ROG Phone 1 for a long time. Especially sa Pilipinas, naging ano pa siya eh. Parang people were speculating magkano siya, ganyan. This year, parang hindi masyadong ganun kataas yung hype. Even though I'm sure, kung maganda talaga yung presyo niya, there will be the hype. No problem. Asus though, ay, hindi ko matandaan kung magkano yung ROG Phone 1 nung nilaunch in China and Taiwan. Pagkakatanda ko, mas mahal ng konti, like $100, $200. So, it's a good sign na mas mura ng konti si ROG Phone 2. And if that's the case, baka mas mura ng konti yung ROG Phone 2 if Asus decides to bring the ROG Phone 2 to the Philippines, no? I do know for a fact na nag-invite si Asus ng mga vloggers na paborito niya to Taiwan to check out the ROG Phone 2. To create positive no, sorry. Basta na, hindi na ako magko-comment. But wala nang Zenfone 6 eh. Exactly, sabi ni Louie Ge Magnay. So, tama si Louie. So, yun na yung sana yung sasabihin ko. I was gonna mention that about the thing kung darating sa Pilipinas or not. So, up to this point, wala pa rin tayong bagong Asus phone sa Pilipinas. I think our last brand new Asus phone in the Philippines was the Zenfone Max Pro M2, which was back in December, November last year. Wala pa rin tayong bagong Asus Zenfone. Wala tayong launch ng Asus Zenfone 6. And walang mga, even internationally, walang nilalabas si Asus ng mga variants like a bagong Zenfone Max, bagong Zenfone Selfie, Zenfone Lite, or Zenfone Live, or something like that. Unless nagkakamali ako, I'm pretty sure wala. Sa Pilipinas, wala pa silang nilalaunch na anything so far. And that puts the question kung darating siya sa Pilipinas officially or not. I'd like to think na meron tayong fan base naman about ROG phone. There's even a big community na sobrang voracious about the ROG phone, surprisingly, no? ROG phone, hindi ko lang alam kung the community is big enough and the sales will be big enough for for Asus to bring, no? So the ROG phone community has 3,400 members. May mga I guess may nagbebenta ng hindi totoo. Hindi totoong ROG. Look at this. This is not an official ROG gamepad. Okay? Wait, Asus Game Buys ba talaga to? Totoo ba yan? Hindi ko na matandaan. Wow. So, anong nangyayari sa group na to? May konting discussion. Konti lang. Mostly spam ng mga live stream. Konting usapan about ROG Phone 2. Wala. Ay, mas spam ng live stream lang itong group na to. Bali, wala. Super Mysterioso, what's up? Louis says, sa mga stores nila nag-uubos lang ng stocks kasi magtatanong sana ako ng Zenfone 6 sad. Okay. We've been discussing that thing for a while now about Zenfone or Asus mobile phones in the Philippines, no? It's definitely questionable now. Ang presence ni Asus Mobile, no? Asus computers seems like very ano pa rin yung push ni Asus computers sa Pilipinas. Meron pa rin silang laptop, computer, monitor, graphics card. Ang kulang sa Pilipinas na obviously parang lay low is the Asus phones, no? Mapapansin nyo, I think nagsara na yung Asus like may store may concept store si Asus about ng phones nila na I think nagsara na, right? The theory is getting more and more sound that Asus Philippines or Asus Mobile Philippines might be na. No more Asus phones in the Philippines. Is the running theory is that Asus will leave Asus Mobile, Asus phones will leave the Philippines. Hindi na siya maglalabas ng phones dito. And the more months that pass in 2019, the more it seems like totoo yun. No? Matagal ng rumor yan. There are a lot of BTS members na nagsasabi na kumausap sila ng Asus person sa tindahan. And sabi ng Asus person sa tindahan is either nagbebenta na nga lang sila ng stock, nag-uubos na lang ng stock. And if you look around, if you just listen to the signs a little bit, no? If you notice that Asus Mobile has been going with like sales ng mga luma nilang phones. As in, luma nilang phones, they would be like, oh, buy the Zenfone 3. They would put up like Zenfone Zoom for sale, Zenfone 3 na luma for sale, stuff like that. It seems like they just want to get rid of stocks, no? Those are yung parang small little evidences or small little things that might suggest na paalis yung mobile segment ni Asus sa Pilipinas. Because typically, yung mga ganong sale is hindi nangyayari that way. They would have like hindi siya frontline news ng brand. No? Hindi sila sasabihin, bumili ka ng Zenfone Zoom. Who cares? Hindi nila frontline news yung meron kaming sale ng mga luma naming phones. That doesn't happen, no? That only happens when the brand is sort of like, getting rid of inventory, no? Because if the brand was staying to continue in the area in the country, they would be able to get rid of older stocks through different means. Hindi yung parang may sale kami for old ano. But anyway, that's just a theory, no? Wala pa tayong official wording dyan. But there's so many things that you could refer back to when it comes to Asus might be leaving the Philippines. There was one piece of thing that I referred to back in 2008 when the Asus Mobile division changed sort of heads and naging iba yung Sabi nung bagong head, magpapalit sila ng mobile strategy nila. Ang sabi nung bagong head, it was that we're going to focus on high-end phones, and then we're not gonna do like mid-range or entry-level affordable phones. They wanted high-end smartphones like the RoG Phone 2 and essentially the Zenfone 6. Walang tingnan nyo yung Zenfone 6, walang Zenfone 6 Lite, walang Zenfone 6Q. The Zenfone 6 in particular did not have a Zenfone 6 Pro. Kasi in previous years, the Zenfone main number, like a Zenfone 5, if you look at it, mid-range yung Zenfone 5, and there is a Pro version, the Zenfone 5Z. But the Zenfone 6 did not come in a mid-range version. It went with the Z version. It went with the high-end version. So you can tell a little bit of the marketing push na dyan, or where the market is, what the Asus heads are doing na. That their mainline Zenfone, the Zenfone 6, was not mid-range. They did not launch a mid-range variant. They launched the high-end variant. They named it the Zenfone 6. Hindi Zenfone 6 Pro, hindi Zenfone 6 Plus, hindi Zenfone 6Z. Zenfone 6. That's the only SKU. Zenfone 6. So, that puts into question what Asus will be doing with, baka wala na siyang mid-range, wala na siyang low-end. And that puts into question, paano silang magsusurvive sa Pilipinas without the mid-range and without the low-end. And that also might be evidence of baka wala ng Asus sa Pilipinas. Whether or not that will affect your purchasing decision about the... Nasa na ba tayo? Hinlose ko ba yung browser ko? About the whether or not mag-affect yun sa purchasing decision nyo about the RoG Phone 2, hindi ko alam. I think, okay, ito na lang, personal opinion. I think, personal opinion, hindi lalabas yung Asus RoG Phone 2 sa Pilipinas. Officially. My personal opinion, hindi siya lalabas officially sa Pilipinas. Why do I think that? It's just because I don't think there's enough high-end consumers in the Philippines to buy the Asus. Yung binibilang ko lang in my mind how many sales they might have sold of the Asus RoG Phone 1. The Asus RoG Phone 1 was very highly anticipated for a while, no? However, medyo late siya na-release. It was December kung kailan naging available yung RoG Phone 1. People were so optimistic about the price of the Asus RoG Phone 1 that they got blindsided by the fact na obviously it was gonna cost 50,000 pesos. All the signs in the road said the Asus RoG Phone 1 was gonna be 50,000 pesos. Yung mga taong sobrang addicted na parang, meron na akong gaming phone, antayin ko yung Asus RoG Phone 1, and then they thought it's gonna be 20,000 pesos, 30,000 pesos, got really messed up. And then they bought the Pocophone F1 because yun yung budget nila. Obviously, everybody's budget was only the Pocophone F1, but they were hoping for RoG Phone 1. So yun ang nangyari. I think the interest of the RoG Phone 1 was very high, and then it subsequently dropped very hard when nalaman na ng Pilipino kung magkano yung RoG Phone 1, which was 50,000 pesos. Now, I know may mga hardcore pa rin na RoG phone na bumili. Before naging spam post yung RoG Phone Group Philippines, marami ako nakikita na, I just bought my RoG. Even just 2-3 months ago, may nakita ko na, kakabili ko lang ng RoG Phone 1. Yay, ganun siya. But, I have a few questions there, no? I don't think ganun karami yung bumili. Like, compare mo yung bumili ng Pocophone versus RoG Phone 1, that's probably 100 people versus 1 person. Pangalawa, hindi naman in 2019 right now, hindi naging popular yung RoG phone. hindi naging popular yung ROG phone. Ngayon, everybody's addicted to like a Mi 90 Pro or Redmi K20 Pro. Hindi naging marketing buzzword si ROG phone over the course of the 6 months na available si ROG phone sa Pilipinas. So, if I were Asus, nakita ko yung current market today, hindi masyadong mabenta yung ROG Phone 1. Hindi ganun kabenta yung hindi sobrang everybody's looking forward to the ROG Phone 2. Comparatively, last year, everybody was interested in the ROG Phone 1. Today, parang wala masyadong interesado sa ROG Phone 2. Why? Because maraming gaming phones right now. There's the Poco phone that already took over the market from 2018 and still taking over the market in 2019. There's so many competition out there like the Black Shark 1 and 2. There's the Red Nubia, there's the K20 Pro, Mi 90, Mi 9, the regular Mi 9. So many Snapdragon 855 na affordable right now. That's very hard to push them out of the market even if you're Asus, no? Anyway. Nahihiya ako na wala akong pinapakitang graphics, though. In the Philippines, that's a wrong move. But yeah, kaya lang, ano pag gagawin mo sa Pilipinas? Well, they don't have a new phone except for the Zenfone 6. Totoong gamepad. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Same ata ng Zenfone 6 cam. Yeah, yun yung nabasa ko. Kung ano ata gamit ng... Yeah, that's tama. Sorry, hindi ko nabasa agad. I mean, medyo nagkwento ako kaya hindi ako nagbasa ng comment. Yeah, so Red Magic 3S and Black Shark 2 Pro coming soon pa with 855 Plus. Grabe naman. Tama na yung 855 sa tingin ko. Grabe talaga yung mga napaka-hungry nung tao for the performance and I don't think it's really that needed, no? Xiaomi Mi A3 Kuya, maganda ha, pero iPhone X pa din. Si Su, misteryoso talaga si Kuya, no? Sad about Asus phones, ganda pa naman ng Max Pro series nila. Yeah, that's not bad, you know? It's one of the last few Asus phones I could recommend. But I did like the Zenfone 5, no? Yeah lang naluma siya agad kasi Asus went with the notch. Pinagayabang pa nila na maliit yung notch nila but actually malaki yung notch ni Asus, no? And then honestly I hated the marketing strategy. I hated the puro AI daw sila, puro AI. So nagkamali din sila. It's both the timing of the phone. Very early in 2018 nila ni-launch yung Zenfone 5. So they went with a notch, a very big notch. Na wala silang excuse to have that very big a notch kasi wala naman silang, infrared face scanning, no? And then puro AI bullcrap yung pinagyayabang nila, which is lumang-luma na yung AI ngayon. If you think about it, sobrang luma na yung terminology ng AI ngayon. If they hedge their bets on actual features na pwede mong tangible pa rin today. Personally, I think if you think about it, it shoots 4K. It's got optical image stabilization, ganon. If they focused on the important aspects of the thing na hindi marketing buzzwords like AI and hindi rin sila yung pinush nila sobra yung mas maliit yung notch namin sa iPhone. They're really trying to compare themselves to iPhone. That's not how you win people over, I think. Anyway. Kuya, di lang ROG Phone 1 after 1 month or 3 month pa rin din Xiaomi Mi 90 wala pa. Ayun na naman tayo sa Mi 90. Pansin ko nasa value segment yung mga popular phones, especially Xiaomi phones like Redmi Note 7, K20, K20 Pro. Yeah, yun na nga. Trend ngayon full screen phones na with pop-up cameras. Yeah, kind of a trend. Yeah, I think so. Hindi pa rin ako interesado sa pop-up camera, but yun yung bago ngayon. if you have to buy a phone right now, it has to be pop-up camera halos. But hindi pa rin ako interested. I think magta-transition tayo to the Cherry Mobile topic kasi yun yung pop-up camera na usapan eh. But Mark Rogers says, lagi forget ang OIS, nakakalungkot pag tumitingin ng phone. I know. It's all about photography kasi most of the sisipon ako. Most of the marketing right now is about taking photos, no? Napaka forgotten feature kasi yung movie recording these days. And for photos, electronic image stabilization is fine. Kasi hindi mo makikita yung problema ng electronic image stabilization sa photo. May crop lang siya and then tatanggalin niya lang yung blurriness. But OIS, obviously, papasok yan sa low light. These days, kahit walang OIS, medyo okay na rin ang low light ng most phones. So, hindi masyadong nagiging importansya. But ang OIS is super important when doing video. So, yun yung nagiging problem is, nawawalan ng importance yung OIS because, mas mura kasi pag walang OIS eh. But honestly, I think ako, personally, I can't do without OIS, no? Laos ng selfie and notch marketing. Actually, medyo. Kasi hindi na importante yung parang magaganda yung selfie. Hindi na naging baliwala na yung megapixel ngayon. As in even okay, so last year I would say meron pang mga nagyayabang na 16 megapixel yung selfie. May nagyayabang pa na. Paramihan pa ng megapixel nung time na yun last year. Ngayon, may mga 32 megapixel selfie, may 30 megapixel selfie, meron pa bang nakikinig? Wala na ngayon. So, hindi na yun yung importansya ngayon. Yung importansya ngayon is either pop-up yung selfie camera or walang notch or gaming phone. Diba? Hindi na siya ngayon eh. Hindi na gaano karaming megapixel yung selfie ngayon. That's, at least, tapos na tayo dun. Anyway, so, speaking of phones with, lipat na ba tayo? Gusto ko pa magsalita eh. Gusto ko pa magkwento eh. Masasabi ko lang, okay, when it comes to gaming phones talaga, first of all, I don't think, well, madalas ko nasasabi to eh. Yeah, so John Shaw, tama ka. They're omitting OIS since majority are fine with EIS and it's cheaper. True, ganun talaga. Ako kasi I need a phone with quote-unquote professional video recording because I need it for my YouTubes, no? Professional video recording. What I mean there is, pag pinakita ko sa YouTube, hindi mahihilo yung nanonood. And for a lot of entry level or something, yung parang hindi masyadong demanding video recording content, okay lang na medyo nakakahilo yung video. Sa akin, hindi pwede because I consider myself quote-unquote a professional sa video production. Even though smartphone lang yung gamit ko, I think maganda yung quality na na-upload ko. Maganda yung quality enough na hindi ko kailangan ng, gandahan pa for just YouTube production level na parang may semi-respectable content for YouTube na hindi naman, kasi the main thing about calling your making professional videos on YouTube is pag merong nakapuna na bulok yung video mo, yun na lang yung mapupunan nila. So it's the classic scenario of pag hindi napapansin yung flaws ng video mo, that's when it's good. When wala nakakapansin na bulok yung kasi when the video or audio is good, it falls, it gets ignored. Okay? Wala naman magsasabi, ang ganda naman ng video mo, hindi gano'n. Ang ganda naman ng video quality mo, ang ganda ng audio quality mo, no. Because the expectation of most people is maganda lagi audio quality, maganda lagi video quality. Mapupuna lang nila pag pangit yung audio, pangit yung video. So, ang importante sa akin is if I can produce a video na walang makakapuna ng video or audio quality. And as you can see sa mga ni-upload ko, yung at least yung main production ko, walang nagpupuno na sabing ang gulo naman ng video mo, ang ano. So, para sa akin professional 'yon. Anyway, good enough for YouTube. Good enough for a small channel or a growing, sub 100,000 subscriber channel on YouTube para sa akin. Buti pa yung Zenfone 3 may OS kahit mid-range lang dati. Yeah, I like the Zenfone 3. I made a review, I made a video. 4K pa yung video ni Zenfone 3. The Zenfone 3 and the Zenfone 5 I think are great phones. Zenfone 4 overpriced. Mark Rogers says shaky video equals goodbye. Yeah, unless sobrang amateur nung video na yung hindi naman talaga YouTuber yung gumagawa. No? Anyway. Puro quality ang comment tapos content na pinod nila 20. Louis says, for gaming kasi ako, siguro mag OnePlus na lang ako. OnePlus. Pwede nga OnePlus. Kaya lang medyo may presyo din si OnePlus. Si 7 Pro, magkano nga ba? 38? 38? Mga ganon. Babalik ako sa sinasabi ko sa group. Every now and then bumabalik ako sa sinasabi ko sa group. This is not for everybody, but I think you should really, really, really consider this. Mali na AJ, barkada ko to. You should really, 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 really consider going for a Galaxy S10. A Galaxy S10e or a Galaxy S10 regular. Be it gray market or white market, medyo nasan yun? Yun. I'm very, very I'm a big proponent or believer. I'm a big believer in the Samsung Galaxy S10 series. In the Samsung Galaxy S10e, S10 regular and S10 Plus. No, I mean, look at this. 38.5 lang. Anyway, I think the best value here is the S10e. Because maraming tao na 30,000 pesos lang yung budget, no. And ako kung hindi ako nag-credit card and hindi ko quote-unquote trabaho itong industriya na to, I wouldn't have gotten the S10 Plus. I would have gotten the S10e, no? But I think itong gray market na S10e is literally 10,000 pesos more affordable than the white market S10e. And according to this, it is the Snapdragon variant. So it is the better variant. Although walang warranty, 10,000 pesos is a huge difference from the white market. And I think for the most part, you get better colors from gray market S10 series because in the Philippines, the Galaxy S10 colors are crap, no? In the Philippines, there's only 3 colors for the S10 Plus. This S10 Plus, there's the black, there's the ugly moss green, and the white pearlescent. No? It's stupid. So, yung mga import na S10, S10e have better color selections. No? But why do I really love the S10 series, no? There's many reasons, no? Wireless charging, great processor, Snapdragon 855 na yan, great display, headphone jack, optical image stabilization, 4K video recording with HDR10 plus support. Recently ko lang ulit na natandaan na may HDR10 plus yung video ko, yung camera ko, but hindi ko ginagamit kasi obviously konti lang nakakapanood ng HDR video. But bukod doon, your 4K video recording is optically image stabilized. Yung selfie camera has 4K video recording. Merong Samsung DeX mode, the USB Type-C, Samsung DeX, whatever, kung interesado kayo doon. multitasking powerhouse. Marami siyang mga pop-up na pwede mong gawin. So kung maraming multitasking, gusto ko mag-multitask, pwede. It's waterproof. It's wireless charging, reverse wireless charging. The cameras are the best in the business, in top-notch cameras. There's it's the best phone put in a more affordable package. This is not a phone with compromise, basically. Actually, if you get the regular S10 for only 33.5. Anyway, my point here is that kung ang target mo is nasa 30 mil na lang din, I would there's very little reason why you shouldn't get an S10e or whatever. Okay, so you could argue na hindi siya, it's only 60 hertz display. But I think the cameras will more than make up for the lack of a 90 hertz display. The cameras kasi even if ilaban mo sa OnePlus 7 Pro ang cameras, panalo pa rin si S10. The fact na may headphone jack siya is also better than the OnePlus 7 Pro. The fact that well, ito para sa akin lang, but if you're interested in vlogging, meron siyang headphone jack that supports external microphone. Tama-tama, nandito yung aking external microphone. Ito yung ginagamit kong microphone for vlogging. Kinakabit ko lang sa S10 Plus ko with one of the adapters lang para maging yung ma-separate yung mic tsaka headset, no? And then this is my vlogging setup. This naka-microphone ako. If you watch some of my videos, you'll notice that this is my vlogging setup. All I need is the phone. Shoots 4K. Great autofocus. Great low-light video. Diba? The selfie shoots 4K. May optical image stabilization yung main camera. It's a night and day difference versus a competition's camera setup for the same sort of design style, no? You can't vlog with P30 Plus, P30 Pro because wala siyang headphone jack, so wala ka ng external audio. The video quality of the P30 Pro is not that good. Cameras ni OnePlus 7 Pro hindi rin ganun kaganda versus the S10 Plus. No, the P30 Pro, maganda yung P30 Pro, maganda yung camera, not good for vlogging. Si OnePlus 7 Pro, maganda yung cameras and video, but will not beat the S10 Plus or S10e or whatnot. You're talking about a top-notch processor, waterproofing, wireless charge, yung lahat ng features that you would ever ask for in a smartphone. This, I'm literally saying, lahat ng feature that you would ever ask for in a smartphone is already on the S10e. There's nothing you will ever need in a smartphone except for an S10e. Siguro sabihin na lang natin kung mas malaki sana yung baterya ni S10e, that would be better. So, the question here is, would you rather buy a like Redmi K20 Pro with the pop-up camera with the Snapdragon 855? Sure, walang what's it called? Punch hole sa display. Walang punch hole sa display si K20 Pro, but wala ring wireless what was it? Walang headphone jack, walang wireless charging, walang micro SD slot. Dude, my S10 Plus has a micro SD slot. Huh? The S10e has a micro SD slot. May waterproofing, di ba? May headphone jack. Best cameras in the business versus binanood niyo ba yung review ni Marcus Brownlee ng K20 Pro niya? Hindi, ang pangit daw ng selfie. Some of the worst selfies daw he's ever seen. Did you watch it? Ay, hindi ko alam kung bakit, pero did you watch that? Yung review ni Marcus Brownlee sa K20 Pro? Iniisip ko baka pangit yung nakuha niyong unit eh. Makaka-copyright ako nito. Asan yung part ng video niya about selfies? Ito. At 1080p na lang natin.
which are straight garbage. Like this is possibly the worst
Bakit nag-echo? Bakit nag-echo yung audio?
selfie camera I can remember.
Eh? Anong nangyari? Nag-echo ba yung audio sa inyo? Anong nangyari? Anong ginawa ko? Wait lang. I think I know why. Nag-echo sa akin pero sa inyo siguro hindi.
Using since
There
I
you go.
started to review phones. There's absolutely no dynamic range. Colors are pretty terrible. Very, very soft detail. Yes, beauty mode is off. Like I just.
So this is from the K20 Pro and the super disappointed siya sa selfie ng K20 Pro. Hindi ko alam kung yung pangit lang yung unit niya. But K20 Pro is already asking at least 25,000. Sabihin na natin, at the bare minimum, it's like 23,000 pesos. With the low-end variant, the 6 gig 64 ba yun or 6 gig 128, no? So very little storage with no expandability sa storage, no? There's a lot of flaws in most of these phones na mga sub 30,000 pesos. But the S10e for 30,000, 29,000, 29,000 nga dito. Ang naging flaw niya lang is slightly less cameras. There's a wide angle, ultra wide, and then regular selfie, no? Slightly low amount of battery life. And then 6 gigs of RAM. But otherwise, it's still waterproof. It's got amazing display, 1080p rin siya, same as everybody else, no? I find very, very little issues with the S10e. I think it's the best phone you can get for 30,000 pesos. The cameras will... ang dami ko nang sinabi. Tama na ako. Titigil na ako. I think you get the point. Kung nasa 30,000 ka na lang din. I would even suggest the S10e versus the RoG phone at 30,000 pesos, no? If I were an actual smartphone consumer na hindi bumili ng S10 Plus and nagbabudget lang ako and hindi ko binigyan talaga ng pera to just buy the S10 Plus, ito yung bibiling ko. The Snapdragon S10e variant. And it might get the yellow color pa kasi ang ganda ng yellow. Snapdragon S10e. 30,000 pesos. Great price point. Yeah, so maganda yung Samsung Dex. It's not for everyone. No, but it's a nice feature to have, no. S10e PH white lang. Akala ko may black, but anyway. Next year, uso na front cam under display. Well, tingnan natin. You can get a gray OnePlus 7 for 26K. Pero OnePlus 7 yan, hindi OnePlus 7 Pro, no? Okay lang yung OnePlus 7, but it does have yung dewdrop notch, no? OnePlus 60, 22K na lang sa Digital Walker. Well, okay lang yung OnePlus 60, pero medyo kinalimutan ko na yun kasi hindi ako interesado sa 60. I forgot the reason why hindi ako interesado sa 60, but hindi ako interesado. And if you think about it, 22K siya sa Digital Walker. Kung 22K siya, okay, maganda sa kanya is white market, but yun na nga, like I said, ang ipaglalaban ko dyan is yung S10e, which I think is a better phone versus the OnePlus 60 pa rin. Diba? I would add the 7,000 pesos just to get the S10e, no? Lionel says, most probably pag wala na ako need sa PC ko at via plans lang niyo nakabayaran ko ata. Hard sell yung 80 nila, kaya hindi ko alam kung 80. John Chow, I love S10e kasi compact pero I can't afford 30K phone. Ang afford mo, what would you say afford mo is 20 plus K? Ganon, 22K? Kasi napakalapit ang problem ng K20 Pro right now is that at the 22K price point na mabibili mo siya, napakababa nung storage and the RAM, no? So hindi ko siya nasasuggest to buy the 22K version. ni K20 Pro. I would suggest getting the 25K version, which makes it even more closer to the gray market S10e. And K20 Pro is already gray market. Wala kasi tayong white market. Yung Mi 90 Pro, wala pa rin, di pa rin dumarating. So ano na nangyari sa Pilipinas? Wala na, kinalimutan na tayo ng panahon. Big pero on the difference of fast charging of Samsung to the current fast charging. Yeah, so hindi ganun kaganda yung fast charging ni Samsung, no? I think this is what 15-watt charging or something like that. It's relatively fast, but it's not like blow your mind fast. So I admit hindi ganun kabilis yung charging ni S10 S10e. Water resistant. You mean hindi si S10e is IP68, hindi ba? May 3.5 si K20 Pro, though wala kang micro SD. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So I stand corrected, but you know what I mean, no? Yeah, Mi 9 is also a good option, even though medyo mahirap maghanap ng Mi 9 in the market. The 22,000, 23,000 peso price point Snapdragon 855 phones are interesting. They're mostly either K20 Pro or the Nubia, Red Magic 3, or the ang tag dito, the Xiaomi Mi 9, regular Mi 9, no, hindi Mi 90 Pro. Kasi wala pa rin sa Pilipinas ang Mi 90 Pro. Kung ako tatanungin mo, of course, kung tatanungin mo lang ako doon, I would add the 7,000 to buy the S10e. Gray market na lang din yung labanan dyan eh. But of course, you know, kayo bahala dyan. Hindi, nagsasuggest lang ako dito. Because personal preferences ko lang din is, of course, there are so much better things on the Samsung side, in my opinion, no? Kasi, like, nagulat ako recently lang, yung parang sabi ko, oh my God, may HDR10 Plus pala yung video ko. Wala lang. So, there's just a lot of features on the Samsung side that you will always want to have. It's just, masuspoil kayo. If you have one of the flagship Samsung phones, masuspoil kayo versus the rest of the market. And if I can get a flagship Samsung phone for 30,000 pesos, mwah, that's so good. Samsung was charged in Australia for saying waterproof pero resistant lang dapat. Yeah, that's true. Let's just say IP68, no? It is not quote-unquote waterproof, but IP68 na lang. Let's call it IP68. When you say IP68, it can resist to a certain amount, no? John Shao, 10 to 20k lang afford ko. I just use Facebook and YouTube. More of a comfort hanap ko sa phone. S10e has very nice feel and it's compact. Yun lang, I don't like to spend 30k on a phone. True. That's fine. I understand what you're saying. Nandyan din ako eh. Honestly, if I were not covering phones as sort of a job, no, I would not get pinakamataas na yung 30k ko. That's like pushing it, kung ganon. I'd rather buy a game consoles, appliances like aircons, ref, etc. Mali pagkakaintindi ng lalakis. No, hindi naman kasi. Kasi, okay, the thing about the waterproof, water-resistant thing is, ganun talaga sa mga countries with a massive amount of consumer protection para sa consumer, no? Kasi, in countries like Australia, countries like the US, no, it's very important that the consumer is protected and the consumer is well informed of the capabilities of the device, the limitations of the device, no? And the thing is, yung pag sinabi mong waterproof, there's a certain expectation sa device when you say waterproof. So this is a technicality, semantics, no? Semantics, technicality, whatever. Now, the reason why binawal yung pagsasabing waterproof is because technically hindi siya waterproof. It is a very water resistant device up to IP68. And keep in mind, Yung 6, yung 8 lang yung importante dito when it comes to water. Yung 6 is dust and ink and ano yun, something dust and whatever yung 6 eh. Yung 8 yung sa tubig. Yung 8, 'di ba may IP67? That means 7 yung level niya sa tubig. Pinakamataas niya. So yung 8 is mas mataas. Kapag sinabi ng mga IP like 59, mas mahina siya sa dust, mas matindi siya sa tubig. But the point here being is that napaka-specific na. Pag sinabing IP68, that's the specific water resistance and dust resistance level. No? Some people, because they rather make it as simple to understand as possible, they just say it's waterproof. Because if I put my phone in a tub of water right now, it will not get destroyed because it is quote unquote waterproof to a certain level. No, like I said, it's very semantics based, it's very technicality based, but because of how important protecting the consumer is from false advertising sa ibang bansa, they need to be very, very, very specific and very legal and technical in terms of how to call what is waterproof, what is water resistant. Sa atin, baliwala. We just call it waterproof. And a lot of people, they just call it waterproof anyway. But when it comes to advertising, when it comes to marketing your phone, kailangan tama ka sa legal sense. Bawal mong sabihin waterproof, especially yun na nga nangyari sa Australia, because consumer protection nga. You cannot say waterproof if it's really not going to, yung pagkakaintindi ng tao, ng consumer is, it can withstand more than IP68. Ayan. I'll need a new phone soon, sabi ni Ate Nyaw Nyaw, kaso mid-range pa rin ang afford ko. Anong best mid-range phone natin ngayon? I just got asked that and sabi ko Mi 90. Hindi, actually yung nagtanong sa akin, ang tanong niya is, ano yung trending phone ngayon? Sinanong sa akin, ano yung trending phone ngayon? Sabi ko, Mi 90. Kaya lang, depende sa'yo kung trending sa'yo yun or not. Okay, yung the person that asked me was so vague kasi. And honestly, sabi niya, ano yung trending phone ngayon? Sabi ko, I honestly didn't want to get into discussion of ano yung magandang phone based on for gaming, based on for whatnot, di ba? Ano ako, sasayangin ko pa yung oras ko? Sabi ko, ang trending ngayon is Mi 90. Which is true. Mi 90 is quote-unquote trending. So sinabi ko sa kanya yun. Pero for anong best mid-range phone? Baka Pocophone? Baka Pocophone pa rin. If you can get it at a good price. It doesn't look like napakatagal na. Wala pa rin Pocophone F2 though. John Chow, sa US kasi kung di lang trip yung phone, pwede na ipalit. Yeah, that's true. Maganda nga kasi yung consumer protection sa ibang bansa. Patrick Iborra, mas okay yung water resistance pang ulan na panlulob, baka mas okay yung water resistance pang ulan na pang lublob, baka pumasok sa loob ng cellphone. Hindi ko na-gets yung ibig sabihin mo. Mas okay yung water resistance pag ulan. Anyway, teka lang. Mag-Vicks ako ng konti. Just to be sure. Yan, konting Vicks. Yeah, naalala ko may nagtanong pero sagot sa'yo, sabi ng GF ko maganda Oppo. I know, may mga ganun talaga. So ayoko talaga ng ganung discussion kasi it's very clear na hindi talaga sila naghahanap ng suggestions. They're more they're more they just want to waste my time, honestly. Meron talagang ganun and ganun talaga yung tao, meron talagang ganun na parang akala mo nagtatanong ng advice, bibigyan mo ng advice, hindi ka naman susundin. A lot of people think that that 24 oras pwede kaming message. A lot of people think na 24 oras pwede na lang kaming istorbohin basta-basta. A lot of people think na yung question nila sobrang unique at sobrang kakaiba at sobrang kailangan ng masagot ngayon na akala mo hindi ako sumasagot ng same question every single time, day in day out, na same question lang din, pero kasi nag-PM siya Kaya kailangan sagutin mo siya. Alam mo ba yung may mga tao na reply please asap ganun? Reply please nasa mall na ako. Wow. Binabayaran mo ba ako sa sa pagtanong mo? Anyway. Iba na kasi yung presyo ng mid-range ngayon, tama ba nasa 16k na? Yeah, let's go. I think mid-range is around 16k. It's a good sweet spot for most people, 16k. Mangyayari nga lang talaga sa'yo dyan is ang 16K is either Mi 90 or Pocophone F1. Wala akong alam na, I mean kasi okay, merong mga may Oppo na nasa 16K. Hindi ako masyadong from memory, wala akong masyadong parang Oppo na or Vivo na that caught my eye at the 16,000 peso price. So there's decent competitive price phones si Oppo and Vivo there, but I don't think they're hindi sumabog yung utak ko. That means hindi, as long as hindi siya pumapasok sa utak ko, hindi sila interesting sa 16k. Ewan dito naman, protected din ng consumers na hindi ganun di lang talaga napapractice when it comes to current pricing, yung smaller amount yung susundin regardless kung ano yung talagang price o hindi. Yeah, hassle talaga yung raising ng complaints sa DTI, no? Hindi lang yun. Marami tayong issues with consumer protection talaga. As in, maraming pa rin, halos lahat ng tindahan right now is no return, no exchange, no? Sa ibang bansa, bawal yun. If the product is defective, you can instantly return the product. And sa ibang bansa, kahit if you change your mind, you can return the product. Even if there's no problem with the product, you should be able to return the product if you change your mind. Dito wala tayong ganong klaseng consumer protection. Dito talaga, all sales are final. Basta hinawakan mo, bayad na yan. Plus, isa pang problema sa Pilipinas is yung the way the sales happen, no? Yung salespeople dito sa Pilipinas is pag pinansin ka na, dapat bumili ka. Walang yung parang no pressure to buy, no? 'Di ba? Dito sa Pilipinas, kung nagpakita ka na, kung may kinausap ka na, there's always pressure to buy. Yung parang, pag pumasok ka lang sa tindahan ng actually, galing lang ako sa kahapon, bumili ako ng cookies sa Save More. Tapos tumambay ako sa harap ng cellphone shop dun sa Save More, no? Tapos, lumabas na yung Realme representative tsaka yung Vivo representative, tinititigan na ako. Alam mo yung ganun? May mga ganun sa sa ibang bansa parang hayaan ka lang niya. Kung gusto mo matulungan mo, okay lang. Gusto mo hawakan yung phone, hawakan mo. Dito sa Pilipinas, bawal mo hawakan yung phone na. Bakit? Bubuksan lang yung phone kung bibilin mo na Hindi ba? All of those falls under consumer protection. So, marami tayong problems with consumer protection. It also falls under problems with our economy, of course. But for the most part, sa Lazada, ang daming fake news. Ang daming fake products. And then, ano yung consumer protection mo? Maganda na nga yung quote-unquote, maganda na nga yung consumer protection natin sa Lazada because pwede kang magreklamo. But ang dami pa ring problem sa Lazada. Ang dami pa ring darating na defective yung unit. So, nauuso ngayon yun sa Lazada. I'm sure, marami akong nangyari sa Lazada na palpak yung unit. Pumapangit nga ngayon yung quality control ng Lazada. Hindi mo yung papansin, di ba? There was a time when Lazada was super immaculate in terms of quality control, di ba? Yung alam mong ako recently lang ang dami kong kwento So bumili ako ng cambio. Bumili ako ng kinakabit na cambio sa kotse. Sabi nung ad dun sa cambio sa Lazada to meron siyang adapter para pwede mo ikabit sa kahit anong kotse yung Cambio. Okay, dumating yung product, walang adapter. Ano lang siya, wala. Paano mo ikakabit yun? Nireklamo ko. Okay, good. So that was just recently. Ang dami yung kapatid ko bumili ng white/green screen. White and black screen. So, bumili siya sa Shopee naman to yung kapatid ko. White and black screen. Yan mo yun yung bumubukas pang photography. Pinadala sa kanya green and blue screen. Binigay na lang sa akin kasi ginagamit ko. Yan, green screen yan. Yung nasa likod ko, green screen yan. Kailangan niya ng white and black for photography kasi white background, for example, kung kailangan mo ng photo ID, di ba? Yung isa sa mga monitor, so there's meron akong ni-review ng monitor na yung Next Technologies. Yun, marami ding naging issue sa quality control yun. Alam ni Lionel Sioco yun kung nandyan si Lionel. Alam ko nandyan siya kanina. Yung mga ganun, okay, intindihan ako, masyado kasing, when it comes to online sales, kasi masyado nang mababa yung margins ng presyo, especially since masyado tayong kuripot, or hindi naman kuripot, but lahat tayo nagtitipid. So, even the brands nagtitipid din sa quality control, no? So, makikita mo there's a lot, the quality control has dropped sa Lazada, and consumer protection has also dropped because minsan papadala lang sa'yo fake news, hindi ito talaga yung product na in-order mo. That happened to me doon nung bumili ako ng closet, di ba? Ginawa ko ng article yon. Nag-order ako ng closet, yung pinadala sa akin hindi the same product, no? Yung multi-level yung closet na in-order ko, binigyan lang ako ng walang kwentang nireklamo ko yon. Made a big deal out of it. Kinontak ako ni Lazada nang walang biglang na nag-react si Lazada. So we also need to fight back when it comes to consumer protection. But that's what I mean. Because of the low margins ng ating products and all our sales sa Lazada, nagkaka-issue tayo with quality control and consumer protection as well. Kasi sometimes there are actually, as proven when nung binigyan ako ng maling closet, no? As proven by that, I could prove na maliciously pinadalan ako ng mas murang produkto. Maliciously, they for sure sent me the wrong product on purpose. For sure. Kasi they had to, there's a clear difference. And makikita mo yung line of, yung kung saan pinasa para makakatanggap ako ng maling produkto. So, meron talagang issue with consumer protection on those things. Kailangan talaga we have to be vocal as well. But mababa talaga yung consumer protection sa Pilipinas. Buti na lang si Lazada at least to a certain degree, still protects us consumers. Diba? Yeah, so unlike other country kasi may initiative ang practice. Yeah, ganun talaga. It's partly because of the economy, it's partly because of government natin, but yes, ang end effect is medyo pangit talaga yung consumer protection sa atin. Magkakamukha lang kasi nasa 16K. Yeah, Mi 9 SE, hindi rin ako interesado sa Mi 9 SE. Mi 90 pwede na rin, kaya lang bitin ka sa storage sa Mi 90 na for the 16K version. No? What's with the Oppo, Vivo, Realme salespersons? Ang dami nila nagkalat sa malls, nakaka-intimidate tuloy dumaan sa kanila. Ano lang nila yun talagang tinasabihan sa kanila ng boss nila na kailangan mag-approach ka, kailangan mag-push ka, no? May sure nga ako sa nabili ko sa last Lazada sale yung seller di responsive. Yeah, may mga ganun talaga, no? Na pressure ng online divisoria. Yeah, ganda Lazada return dati as long as complete yung package, refund agad. Ngayon, need to return to setup. Yeah, may mga ganun nga ngayon. Mas mahirap na ngayon. Kuya, meron ako napanood na sulit tech review. Bumili siya ng Lenovo Z6 Lite. Imbes na China ROM, Global ROM, kahit wala talaga Global ROM kasi nagalaw yung system. Yeah, may mga ganun talaga. So the thing is, the sellers themselves, for the longest time, kahit si Xiaomi, maraming gray market na Xiaomi. Even yung K20 Pro na binibenta ni Zan, then yung merong nagbukas na nung phone na yon from a China ROM. Binuksan yon, nilagyan ng global ROM. Hindi yun out of the box global ROM. No, they're not. From time immemorial, there's been a global ROM reinstallation procedure for most phones na binibili nyo as gray market, especially if they come from China. For very, very long time, halos lahat ng imported China phones, imported Xiaomi, na alam mong galing China, binibenta lang sa China or yung mas affordable sa China, they've all been global ROMized. But they were not sold as global ROM out of the box. They were China ROM, and then lilipat sa seller, yung seller nagbubukas, ilalagyan niya ng global ROM, sasara niya ulit, and ibibenta sa'yo. All of these have been opened. All of those phones have been opened. Ganun talaga. So, yung bumili ng Lenovo Z6 Lite, ini-expect na China ROM makukuha niya? No. Typically, the reseller will install the global ROM unless the reseller says na official global China ROM lang siya at ikaw mismo mag-i-install ng global and yung Google Play. When it comes to cellphone, Lazada ako kaysa Shopee kasi sa Lazada may free return. That's true. I mean, ako mas safe din yung feeling ko sa Lazada, of course. Bumili uli sa Lazada ng mga cooler from ECPC, buti all okay nga. Deep cool. Yeah, I have a deep cool one. Juan Paulo, what's up? John Chow, important phones from Hong Kong lang alam ko may Play Store agad. Hong Kong, I think, yeah. Oh, grabe sa Hong Kong ngayon. Nagkakagulo ngayon, ano? Nag-comment si White Blue sa FB livestream. Sandali. Kuya, look at this Mi 8 for 16K. What do I think? Ito daw. Si Mobilizer Judge. Mi 8 Global Version, 15,990. Hindi ko matandaan yung specs ng Mi 8. Okay lang. Okay lang. This is not a bad price for me. But I guess this is better than a Poco phone. It is a gray market though. Nakalimutan ko na kung actually pretty good yung Mi 8 if I'm not mistaken eh. It's like a Mi Mix 3, right? It's about as good as a Mi Mix 3 kind of. Maganda yung photography score niya, although I think isa lang yung camera niya and then may bokeh mode lang siya or something. 16K ain't so bad, although it is gray market. I guess kung kalaban mo dyan is yung what's it called? Not really Poco phone na white market / gray market. Yeah, wala siya masyadong kalaban at the 16K kung gusto mo nang not Poco phone for 845. Yeah, may not yung Mi 8. Mi 8. Yeah, yung Mi 8 Lite is like less than 10,000 now according yung nakita ko yung link niya. Alright, so nasa na ba tayo? Ano pinag-usapan natin? Nasa tangent pa rin ba tayo? Pwede na tayo lumipat ng topic. Overall, I think Kuya, sa vlogger, anong say mo sa Jamil? Balita ko, hindi ako interesado, hindi ako nag-follow ng mga celebrity stuff eh. Jamil, balita ko, pati breakup nila naka-vlog na din ah. Iyak na naman mga baby brow warriors. Hindi ko alam ano yung sabihin ng baby brow warriors. John Alvin, what's up? Di ako mahilig sa celebrity news eh. Ano ko eh, I'm a nerd eh. I don't care about celebrity stuff. Um, matagal na akong matagal ko nang kinalimutan yung chismis and celebrity stuff sa Pilipinas. Ang theory ko up until today is I must focus on my hobby, no. Must focus on technology only, or education only, or becoming a smarter person or improving my knowledge, no. Yung para sa akin, yung mga celebrity stuff is waste of time. May point naman. Okay, so ganito na lang 'yun. Um, if you watch celebrities and stuff like that, may point din. Teka lang, medyo sinisipon ako. Um, may point then if you want to watch celebrities and learn about their life and learn about how they deal with breakups and deal with their personal issues, no. um for me, I'm not interested lang, no. But for example, ganito, makikita mo lagi sa mga boy abunda ganyan or whatnot, sasabihin, how did you deal with ganyan? Or paano mo niligawan si ganito? So there are some people who would be interested in actually learning kung paano nangyari yun to apply to their own personal life, no? If they need some, advice na manligaw or ano. So parang it bumibilog yung knowledge mo about relationships, no? Para sa akin, since I'm a very practical person, kinakalimutan ko yung mga ganung bagay. I don't care about those things. This is very cliche, but medyo yung personality ko may pagka, maybe may pagka feeling bida ako, but yung si Sherlock Holmes, yung paniniwala, yung may paniniwala si Sherlock Holmes na ang importante lang sa utak niya is yung pagsosolve ng krimen. Wala siyang pakialam sa relationship ng ibang tao. Wala siyang pakialam kung the earth revolves around the sun or something like that. Kasi sabi niya, yung impormasyon na yan hindi nakakatulong sa pag-solve ng krimen. So para sa akin, pag panonood ng Jamil, hindi nakakasolve sa kung ano yung importance sa technology. So ako, focus lang ako sa gusto ko lang malaman. Ang problema, ito lang masasabi ko. Ang problema sa paniniwala kong yun is pag pag nakikipag-socialize ako sa ibang tao, and it helps talaga to have things to say when nakipag-small talk ka sa ibang tao. No? And it doesn't have to be Jamil, no? So for most people, ang ginagawa nila is marami silang topic sa utak nila. Okay? Marami silang topic sa utak nila. Meron silang paboritong banda, meron silang paboritong kinakanta sa karaoke, meron silang konting sports, yan. May hilig silang pagkain, di ba? May hilig silang celebrity. Bumibilog yung personalidad mo doon. Ang problema ko is pag nakipag-meet ako sa ibang tao, isa lang yung nasa utak ko is tech. Wala akong pwedeng kausapin mo ako sa Jamil, wala akong masasabi. Like, kausapin mo ako tungkol sa sapatos, wala akong masasabi. Kausapin mo ako tungkol sa sino yung pinakamagaling na rapper sa Pilipinas, wala akong masasabi. So, awkward ako kausap. Yan ang sasabihin ko kasi dahil sa paniniwala ko na similar to kung ano yung sinasabi ni Sherlock Holmes na dapat yung utak ko nasa... If you think about it, manood ka ng Sherlock Holmes, ganun din si Sherlock Holmes, napaka-awkward niya tungkol sa ibang bagay. Hindi siya interesado sa babae, hindi naman sa hindi ako interesado sa babae. But I'm saying, yung kanyang train of thought and wala siyang pakialam sa social interaction, wala siyang pakialam sa ibang tao, kung ano yung buhay ng ibang tao, kung sino yung shota nitong ibang tao, si Gerald Anderson, kung gaano karaming babae yung minamanyak or whatever, kasi sa kanya hindi importante yun. Same din sa akin, kung sino man yung showmai ni Gerald Anderson, wala akong pakialam, buhay niya yun eh. I don't care. Bakit? Kilala ko ba si Gerald Anderson? Kilala ko ba yung mga Bea Alonzo bullcrap na yun? Hindi ko naman sila kilala eh. Wala namang connection sa buhay ko yan. Wala rin silang connection sa tech. Diba? Bakit? Si Gerald Anderson, sasabihin niya sa akin, marunong ba siya tungkol sa camera? No. May masasabi ba siya tungkol sa camera? No. Diba? Matuturuan ba nila ako kung alin yung better battery life phone? Hindi. Wala. So bakit kailangan ko malaman kung sino yung mga showmai bobang ni Gerald Anderson? So what? So pag kinausap mo ko, balitaan mo yung si Gerald Anderson, sino yun? Sino yun? Diba? Sino si Bea Alonzo? Ha? Sa TV? Hindi ako interesado. Ganon, diba? So, nakikita ko si Gerald Anderson din yung mga chimemang niya. Doon lang pag nagsuscroll ako sa Facebook pero wala akong pakialam. So that's my point, no? So yung sa Jamil na yan, wala akong masasabi. Hindi ko man alam ano yun. Hindi ko man alam kung ano yung usapan na yan eh. Maybe as a vlog, okay. So as somebody who sort of vlogs sa YouTube, medyo kasama sa realm ko yan. Pero also as a vlogger, hindi ko pinapakinggan yung mga bobang walang kwentang content, no? I only watch vlog content that is educational, no? Na meron ako mapupulot to improve and enrich my life, no? If that's a vlog that teaches me about technology, good. If that's a vlog that teaches me about health, that's good. Kasi makakatulong sa personal ko yun eh. If that's a vlog that teaches me how to make better videos, that's good. If that's a vlog that teaches me how to let's say how to make a car, how to repair a car. Yun, mahilig ako sa mga car repair videos eh, or car tuning videos eh. Lahat yun merong pumapasok sa utak ko na very helpful, very good, very practical, very good, no? How to make a wood table or something. Yung mga ganon, very good, very practical, very informative. But anything na fluff and drama and celebrity stuff, hindi ko pinapanood. Now, yun na nga, like I said, awkward ako kausap sa ganung bagay, kung ganun lang din. And I have to admit, yung social interactions ko nasisira because of wala akong pakialam sa Gerald Anderson, whatever na yan, no? Because nagiging awkward yung usapan, but wala akong magagawa, ganun talaga yung personality ko. So hindi ko alam kung ano meron sa Jamil, but ako masasabi ko is ang gulo sa Hong Kong ngayon because of the whole extradition issue, yan ngayon. So and then may lindol sa Batanes. Those are the things that I know about current news these days, and hopefully makarecover yung Batanes because that place is beautiful, no? It's a nice wala lang natandaan ko because napunta kami doon at some point, and it's a nice place even though hindi ko alam kung bakit parang may emotional connection ako doon a little bit. But hindi naman masyado. But it's a nice place. And I hate Batanes to suffer more than it's suffering, no? Kasi napaka-remote nung Batanes, and then they got hit by a ano ba level? Ano bang seismic? Ano ba tawag doon? Nakalimutan ko tuloy. Anyway, intensity 5 earthquake. Today lang yun. Stupid vloggers, may nakikita na naman ako na vlog na nakakagat ng donuts 7-Eleven. Anong ano yung English? Anong bakit? Hindi, sa akin may point yung vlogging, but it's my mom likes celebrity stuff. May mga ganun talaga na tao. And there's nothing wrong with watching celebrities, I just think para sa akin personality ko hindi ko gusto because I like yung medyo napaka yung thinking ko is more very instead of emotional yung hinahanap kong content, I'm looking for practical content. And it sort of, like I said, it hurts the emotional side of my personality kasi napakahirap kong mag-connect with other people. Because napakahirap nung personality ko, it's very hard to um ang hina nung EQ ko, totoo lang. 'Di ba? 'Di ba sabi nila sa bata, develop his EQ, 'di ba? Ganon. Ako very low yung EQ ko. Very very low, very low social skills ako as well. So totoo lang, for I have to admit, maganda na yung social skills ko ngayon. Nung high school, college ako, sobrang palpak ako sa social skills. Anyway, nag-adjust na ako ng konti. I've gotten a little older. But like I said, mababa yung EQ ko, mababa yung whatever ko. Anyway, but what I am happy about is tech. So at least I can talk about technology, diba? For me, magbuo ka ng gunpla, laro ka ng PlayStation naman ng tech reviews, medyo stupid mga love life nila o sa showbiz. Ganito na lang yan, no? If you're kasi ganito yan eh. There are very small things you can pick up from love life stuff and showbiz stuff and whatever things, no? Ang maliit na napipick up mo dyan is how to sometimes may mapupulot kang joke na interesting na pwede mong gamitin to make your nililigawan mo laugh. You may pick up some techniques na parang paano ginawa ni Gerald Anderson para mapatuwa si Bea Alonzo or some crap like that. There are so many small things you can pick up. Na it's so hidden in there. But the more you watch, the more your emotional quotient slightly gets a hint of this, hint or there. Kasi ganito lang yan eh. You subconsciously will pick up things like body language and kung anong magandang sabihin to certain things like that. How to not be awkward, how to talk about, you bring up topics or something like that. How to ask people out. Ganun lang din eh. How to ask people on a date or whatever. Marami kang mapipick up sa mga ganyan. Sobrang konti. It's so hard to... It's obviously not an instruction manual kasi sobrang all of this is just gossip. But little by extremely little, there's a little bit of emotional quotient dumadagdag dyan. Pinag-aralan ko yan eh. Nung that's why I'm a lot less awkward now because marami akong pinag-aralan tungkol sa how to improve your social whatever stuff, no? And dumaan ako dyan. Halos ginawa ko ring siyensya, no? Siyensya din yung pag-aaral ko sa kanya, but I studied how to not be awkward, basically. How people act when they're not awkward is what I studied. Ano ba yung ugali ng tao, di ba? Kasi nung awkward ako, parang napaka-shy ako, tapos nakaganon ako, tapos yung t-shirt. It's body language, it's confidence, ganyan. Lahat yon you learn bit by bit by bit by bit naturally if your emotional quotient is good or if your ako kasi my head is effed up, no? There's a lot of things that made me what I am, but I am definitely not a sociable person. Ang environment ko growing up was a very clinical, very education focused, not very social focused. Okay? Very education focused, very practical, science and technology focused, and also not very sports minded, not very team parang social yung kasi ganito yan eh, bata ka, You play sports. If you play sports, you play music. Hindi yung sports at music yung importante, but more because it teaches you to interact with people. Sports teaches you teamwork and also how to interact with people, grow bond with other team players. Hindi yung parang, oh, galing ka mag-dunk. No, hindi. Because it builds connections with other players and other musicians, for example. And also, isipin nyo, if ang environment ko was also pushing for music. Isipin mo, if magaling ako mag-gitara, siguro medyo cool ako. Medyo, nung high school, college ako, medyo cool ako. Medyo marunong ako mag-gitara eh. Ba? There's a lot of things that push you to a certain environment. Ang push ng environment ko is very clinical, very scientific and technology and math. So wala akong masyadong nakuhang learning how to socialize. Konti lang. My social skills were not as developed because I didn't get to, ang interaction ko with people was more of math and science, hindi parang bonding moments and then, team, happy team moments and then stuff like that. Malalaman, there are certain small things like that. Kaya makikita nyo pag pumasok kayo sa trabaho, there's team bonding or ano ba tawag nila doon? Team retreats, mga ganon. Because they want you to become closer with the team that you're working with so that you're more productive. No? Anyway, napakagulo nitong topic na to. I didn't really masyadong mahaba tong tangent na to. No? But that is what I am. No? That is what I am and I'm okay with that. I'm dealing with it as I can. I know hindi ako outgoing, hindi ako what do you say? I can't click na parang meet somebody and make instant friends because my interests and sobrang focused ako sa certain things. But that is what I am. And one, pwede kong baguhin, but honestly, I like where I'm at. I might do something eventually to sort of maybe make myself more rounded in other aspects, but I'm still going to be very much tech oriented. Ayoko yung parang I don't want to turn into somebody else. I don't want to instantly just talk about celebrities na parang Boy Abunta level. Ayoko because I still think that's stupid, no? I still think where I am is where I should be. That's what I'm saying. But I also want to have a little bit at least social aspect ng konti. But right now I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on this. Anyway. Gusto ko yung vlogs yung parang kay Gadget Addict. Natatanda ako si Gadget Addict bumisita sa live stream ko ng isang time eh. Kakagising niya lang daw. Do you watch political YouTube channel like Team Pool, Ben Shapiro? Konti lang. Ben Shapiro, just a little bit. I like car stuff eh. Nangyayari yung Dolwar they're doing the test. I know yung emergency drill. Yeah, I don't like showbiz stuff useless and important naman. So one thing I don't like about the showbiz stuff dito sa Pilipinas, it's so forced, it's so pushed. Bali wala lang eh. The problem is our local media is so it's so brain dead and brainwashy. Hindi naman our media is so lowest common denominator crap na everybody is a love team. Natatanda ko just recently kasi minsan yung kasambahay namin nanonood ng Channel 2 and whatnot. Alam mo, sumayaw lang yung dalawa celebrity sa daan. News na eh. They just make Make sure that their celebrities are always in the news, even though what they did in their life was extremely, extremely not newsworthy. Diba? So, ganyan yung mapapansin mo sa local news natin. They will didikdikin ka tungkol sa celebrity, didikdikin ka ng didikdikin. Ano bang ginagawa ni X and Y ngayon? Ha? Si X and Y, bumili daw ng fishball at nag-selfie. How? Wow! Ito, sobrang bigay ng bigay si X and Y dahil nag-selfie siya dahil bumili siya ng fishball. Ha! Ang galing! That's our local media. Ano mo pakialam natin kung bumili siya ng fishball? Bakit ako? Hindi ba ako bumibili ng fishball? Nasaan yung news ko? Bakit hindi ako nasa news? Bumibili din ako ng fishball Who cares? Who cares if X and Y bought fishball? That's the level ng problema ng celebrity crap, celebrity worshipping natin sa Pilipinas. Bakit? Si Angelina Jolie pag bumili ng fishball, okay, actually hindi bibili actually newsworthy kung bumili si Angelina Jolie ng fishball sa Pilipinas. But napaka-tabloid level ng celebrity coverage ng Pilipinas. Tabloid level. Anything for news, basically. Anyway. But you're social on the internet. Yeah, most tech nerds are awkward social on the internet. Because, syempre, you have, sa internet, we have our, we may defense mechanism tayo na pwede tayong matulog. Hindi face-to-face boy, abunda level. Ako naman, I like tech stuffs pero more on PC gaming, hardware and gadgets than phone. I seldom go on and just play at home. Okay, ako naman, yeah, I like, I'm more PC gamer talaga. The only reason why napasok ako sa phones is I thought eventually we will be moving on to phones as our primary. Like I thought we were gonna have PCs. I thought these are technically PCs, but they're not as good as PCs still. No, I really thought magiging Nvidia 1080 Ti yung laman nung smartphones natin, but that hasn't happened yet. But at the same time, naging interesting din yung phone sa akin for camera quality, no. May pagka hindi naman ako photography, sobrang focus on photography, but more like video. I like video talaga. I like talking about tech. I like making videos is what I mean. And about tech na lang din. Kahit siguro nadapa lang si Bimbi, nasa showbiz news. Oh yeah, di ba? Kung ano lang kinain ni Bimbi, di ba? Nasa news na sa tingin niyo po, sabi ni Almoranas, kailan tayo magkakaroon ng electric cars or Tesla-like cars dito sa Pilipinas? Meron na tayo electric cars. Meron tayong Toyota Prius sa Pilipinas. Mahal nga lang, hindi mapangit kasi yung So the problem with electric cars in the Philippines is wala tayong government anong tawag dito? Government subsidy ang tawag dyan. Sa ibang bansa, napakaganda ng government subsidy for people who buy environmentally friendly cars, no? Typically, mababa yung tax sa ibang bansa if you buy environmentally friendly cars. Typically, wala ka for example in the UK, you have to pay if you buy a car that burns petrol, that burns gasoline or diesel, you have to pay a yearly carbon fee, carbon tax. So, your car will create carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide because it burns fuel. But, sa UK, binabayaran ka ng gobyerno to run a electric car year over year. It's like 4,000 pounds a year ata, babayaran ka, so mababawasan yung taxes mo every year if you're running on Bukod doon, yung VAT, the value added tax ng electric cars sa ibang bansa is nearly zero. It's almost exempt, no? So wala kang binabayaran tax if you buy one, no? Dito sa Pilipinas, wala tayong napakababa nung environmental environmentally friendly cars government subsidies. No, that's the problem. The government just hasn't had the hindi proactive ang ating government when it comes to subsidy type of things. No, honestly, ganito yan eh. Dapat gawin ng gobyerno to subsidize like ganito marami, according to research, most of the plastic pollution in the Pacific Ocean and all of the seas in the oceans in the world is 99%, 95% from Asia and isa pa eh, from third Asia and Africa, I think. The ang US, Europe and other uh, modernized countries or maunlad na countries only contribute like 1% to the plastic pollution sa ating dagat. So, unang-una, kung ako niyan, sasabihin ko, if you're like a supermarket, isa-subsidize ko ng less taxes yung supermarket mo kung wala kang plastic. Or kung isa kang gumagawa ng produkto ng, let's say, straw or something, dapat marami tayong subsidies for less pollution. But kasi sa Pilipinas, wala tayong pakialam masyado dun eh. Because napaka focus natin on just economics, just to get by on the amount of money that we make. That syempre kung wala kang kinakain, ano man pakialam mo sa pollution, di ba? First, you could say na first world problems ang pollution, but really no. The problem lang talaga is we don't have time to think about pollution. That's why marami tayo ay nako, ba't ba tayo napapasok sa ganitong topic? But our electricity source isn't environmentally friendly, kaya medyo di pa okay si electric. Most electricity sources is not environmentally friendly. Most electricity sources burn coal or nuclear or whatever. There are konti-konti lang kasi yung syempre yung wind power, geothermal power, yan renewable energy sources yan. Or ang tawag dito yung waterfall. I forgot kung ano yung tawag doon. But most of our energy still comes from even sa ibang bansa, no? Coal burning or nuclear or ganon. Kasi mababa pa lang yung production ng mga natural recurring power sources natin, even sa ibang bansa. So sa totoo lang, ang electric cars sa ibang bansa is mostly powered by coal pa rin, no? So burning pa rin ng fossil fuels. It's just that i-offset mo lang ng konti sa power production mo. It's a band-aid. It's a band-aid sa totoo lang. Electric cars is a band-aid for pollution sa buong mundo. Kinukuha mo lang yung kuryente mo sa coal factories pa rin. But it's nice because it at least for residential areas or whatever, hindi nagkakaroon ng pollution dun sa residential area, dun sa syudad hindi nagkakasmog, right? So imagine if the city was just, office buildings and residential. Walang factory walang power plant dyan sa syudad na yan. If that entire city was all run with electric cars, hindi magkakasmog dyan sa syudad, no? So that's a problem, for example, sa Beijing. There's a huge smog sa Beijing. Because of, dahil lots of gasoline is being burned. California has smog, LA. So it does help. Electricals does help to unpollute the city areas lang, or where people live. But pollution still happens regardless, because we're still gonna burn coal to produce the electricity mostly. Until we find out the best, like, nuclear energy is technically clean, but it does technically produce quote-unquote toxic waste, but hindi ganun karami. It's like a nuclear facility generates so much power and produces so little nuclear waste. Nuclear waste na it's like the best source of power to pollution ratio. Okay? The best source of power to pollution ratio ang nuclear energy. But obviously it's not safe if done wrong. Wow. Ang tindi ng usapan natin. I mean, yung all-electric cars lang, no gas. So, meron din tayong full electric but hindi ganun ka-popular. And also, may limits kasi sa Pilipinas. So, first of all, legislation sa Pilipinas is not that clear on electric motor vehicles, no? So, one of the biggest issues, hindi ko alam kung na-solusyonan na, but at least 2 years ago, for sure 2 years ago, bawal ang full electric. I'm pretty sure they did something recently about it, but 2 years ago, you could not register an electric vehicle in the Philippines. A fully electric vehicle in the Philippines cannot be registered. Why? Because yung gobyerno natin hindi pa ina-update yung registration procedure of cars to allow you to register an electric car dun sa options. Why? Because the thing when you register your car, it always asks how many cylinders does your car have? An electric car has no cylinders. The problem was, because of the paperwork required to register a car, if you type 0 cylinders, hindi papasok sa registration yung kotse mo. So that was the only problem why we could not register an official electric car in the Philippines, because hindi updated yung papeles natin. Hindi updated yung government procedure in registering an electric car. Now, ang aking pagkakaalam is recently that was fixed. Kasi there are yung mga ibang vloggers ko na kilala ko that cover motoring, no? They were attending a lot of electric car launches. At least 1 or 2 electric car launches back in 2018 that I know of. And ang tinapi ko sa kanila no, I asked one of the kilala ko na, they're actually media, not vloggers, no. Tinanong ko sila, sabi ko, how are, if this brand, I forgot the name of the brand, it's not a very known brand, no. If this brand is launching an electric car in the Philippines, a fully electric car in the Philippines, does that mean they actually fixed the legislation or the registration procedure on registering actual electric cars in the Philippines? And sabi nung tao na yun, oh, I don't know, but I'm assuming because they're launching an electric car, they've already figured it out. So yun ang sabi niya sa akin, and it has been about a year since then. So I'm assuming pwede na sa Pilipinas. Pwede na, malamang they've already fixed the issue about registering electric cars. Yeah, so did you not know si Meralco has a Tesla? Si Pangilinan, MVP, has a Tesla in the Philippines. I don't know kung nakarehistro, though. Sa Disneyland, wala ng plastic straws, paper straws na. That's good. Ang Russia magdadala ng solar sa Pinas. E-bike at e-jeep, marami sa Pilipinas. Okay, so, yung mga ganyan, yung electric bike, electric jeep, electric they fall under a different category. They're not they only, so meron tayong legislation to allow for electric vehicles up to a certain size. Okay? And certain public utility also is allowed electric, but not private. Okay? So may mga ganyan. That's why nauso yung e-jeep, e-trike, at e-bike. Yung e-bike nga is technically not a public, it's not a road-going vehicle. It's still considered a bicycle where you don't need a license, no? But the e-trike, the e-jeep, and the e-bus, they all fall under a category that is separate from an actual electric car. They're sort of limited to public utility vehicles only. There's a category sa pagrerehistro ng kotse to register a fully electric vehicle as a public utility vehicle. But you cannot register an e-bike, you cannot register an e-jeep, you cannot register an e-bus or an e-trike as a private vehicle currently. Yeah, golf cart, exactly. Golf cart is also a fully electric vehicle na pwede mo technically hindi siya nire-registro, but you get what I mean, right? Dapat gawa na lang ng nuclear power plant sa Pilipinas sa South China Sea tapos bayaran nila China magreklamo. We have a nuclear power plant though. Nasa Bataan. I don't know if you know this, but we do have a nuclear power plant built back in the 80s. Whether or not we should fire up, there's always been debate of whether or not we should fire up the nuclear power plant. Ako, I 50-50 rin ako dyan kung dapat we should fire up our nuclear power plant, no? For one, I like the idea that we have massive amounts of power we can generate from a nuclear power plant, no? But I also question our what do you say? Our competency in maintaining a nuclear power plant, because I don't think unless we have we bring over some of the most experienced nuclear power plant management, no, from other countries that actually have experience running a nuclear power plant. We bring over some people that inspect the current nuclear power plant sa Bataan to see if it still will be able to work, no? And the government will play ball enough na hindi nila gagawan ng kalokohan once they hindi nila kokotongin yung pera pa to just make the power plant, run like shit, diba? It has to be running at Japanese levels of quality, diba? You run a power plant, it has to be precise. It has to be Japanese levels of security and quality and whatnot, diba? So that's the thing about the power plant sa Bataan is it has to be run precisely by experienced people. The thing is, if you even bring in experienced people, paano kung dinadaya ng gobyerno yung budget nila? Isipin mo yung MRT lang, hindi natin maayos eh. So, I'm saddened by the fact that we built a nuclear power plant but can't use it. No, if only it's sad, but it's current. Up until today, may debate pa rin if we should run the power plant or not. Wala na ako dyan. I cannot answer that question because it's so. The question is so huge. The scope of running a power plant is so huge that I cannot fathom to think how much work, how much management it requires to produce a fully working power plant at peak efficiency na walang issue. Diba? Baka maging Chernubyll tayo. I know. Which is our next topic, Chernubyll! Okay na sana yung Bataan nuclear plant kaso medyo pinolitika. Yeah, that's what happened, no? Naging politika. But I understand the reasoning why hindi natin pinaandar yung power plant because there was always doubt kung kaya natin paandarin, no? CDR King nuclear power plant. Speaking of CDR King, no? Mapakwento lang tayo konti. Did you know na nawawala yung mga CDR King sa mall ngayon? There's been reports na there's some CDR King branches na nagsasara. I think I know the reason why nagsasara yung mga CDR King tindahan. There's a few reasons. There's two reasons I think there's nagsasara yung CDR King. For one, okay, so tinalo yung CDR King ng Lazada and Shopee. Anything you buy at CDR King is typically mabilis nang mahanap sa Lazada and Shopee. And mahaba yung pila sa CDR King, typically ang bibili mo dyan, Bluetooth cable, Bluetooth headset or something. Pangalawa, I think marami nang napuno na hindi nagugustuhan na yung quality ng CDR King products because marami talagang alternatives ngayon sa Lazada and Shopee, no? Uh, so I think the reason why nagsasara si CDR King ngayon is hindi na nila malabanan yung quality ng products that people can get from Shopee and Lazada. Because Shopee and Lazada, basically CDR King prices yung mga accessories na hinahanap mo. You want some speakers, you can buy some speakers sa Lazada na maganda. Ship to your home, mga ganon. So, konting-konti na lang yung reason to look for CDR King products, no? Everything na hinahanap natin sa CDR King dati is very, very quickly available sa Lazada and Shopee ngayon. Ano ba sasabihin ko? Anyway, yun yung thing. Pinasara na ba ni Duterte na? Oh my God, ang daming drama ngayon. Si PCOSO pa, no? Si Duterte. Oh man. Ayaw maging political, pero nagulat ako dun sa PCOSO thing. Kasi ang daming nagloloto, di ba? Ang ano lang talaga dyan is kawawa yung mga basically yung nagbukas ng lotto store. Nagbukas ng mga lotto store, di ba? Kasi overnight wala kang trabaho. Grabe yun. Teka lang, i-fix ako konti. Overnight, wala kang trabaho. Pinasara ka bigla. Paano kung negosyo mo yun? Yun lang yung negosyo mo. Diba? Almost mga near ghost shop na CDR King yung meron. Yeah, I know. Hindi ko lang alam sa SM ko ba. Baka may mga konti pa. Pero yun nga. Kasi nga, napalitan siya ng lahat ng hinahanap natin sa CDR King is nasa Xiaomi, nasa Lazada and Shopee. Parang wala na yung CDR King at bukod tinalo sila Lazada and Shopee. Yeah. So, okay, miniso mumuso. Okay, so speaking of Chernubyll, speaking of pop-up cameras, pinag-usapan natin, nandito na tayo ngayon back to an actual tech topic. At hindi na tayo magkukwentuhan, tapos na tayo sa kwentuhan. Ang bagong Chernubyll phones! I think the new Chernubyll phones, they're not bad. Kailangan they need to knock it out of the park. Hindi pwedeng basta-basta lang maglabas si Cherry Mobile. Hindi pwedeng same spec, same whatever. They need to have competitive like photography advantage or whatnot. And I don't think Cherry Mobile is the brand to expect a new competitive edge in terms of photography and whatnot. So 3 new phones from Cherry Mobile. It's like Cherry Mobile Flare S8, Flare S8 Pro, and apparently may Flare S8 Plus. But wala na silang imagination sa branding, sa naming scheme. The S8 Pro is pretty low end. So we have a Helio P23 on the S8. We have a Helio P22 on the S8 Pro. Hindi ko alam kung bakit bumaba. P23, P22, tama ba yun? Parang bumaba pa lalo. They're both HD plus display. May 4 gigs si S8 Pro. The cameras, gumanda, supposedly 20 meg. Paano? You need to defend this. You need to. You're competing against brands that have like 48 megapixels, super ganda ng low light, super ganda ng night mode, di ba? At just slightly over your price point. I'm talking about the Redmi Note 7 at 8,000 or 7,000. There's the Realme 3 and whatnot. May night mode din si Realme 3. I don't know if just the megapixels is just gonna do it for something like this. Plus, you're rocking a Helio P22, Helio P23, and this is just in the same price, the same like level bracket as which is another topic, si Redmi 7A, no? I'm hoping that they could find their niche dito sa si Cherry Mobile, but the Flare S8, Flare S8 Pro, not interesting to me, even though yes, you could argue na hindi naman masyadong pangit yung specs for the price. The price is 3,999 and 5,999. For the 5,999, man, mahirap lang talaga. I mean, it's a hard sell for me. Even though you could argue nga talaga na the specs aren't bad for 6,000 pesos. There's just the market is just way competitive talaga na napaka hindi mo masasabi that you could trust the Cherry Mobile to actually make us an outstanding phone for that. You know, ang outstanding phone dyan, what we're looking for is camera quality. Can they really bring out the camera quality of the 20 megapixel and whatnot? I don't know. But the thing with the S8 and S8 Pro is that pareho ba silang may notch or something? Walang front. Pinakita mo yung front? um, so isa sa kanila, I think the Plus is the one that we need to talk about. The Plus is yung may pop-up camera. So this is the notchless phone from Cherry Mobile now. So Fair S8 Plus with a dual pop-up cam. As you can see here from the photo from Unbox, they have a dual pop-up cam. I don't know why it's a dual. Let's try to understand the thing. Ang ayaw ko dito, look at this design though. It's so it's lumolobo siya sa likod. Ang laki ng pagkalobo sa likod, which is weird. So let's talk about this. Flare S8 Plus at 13,000 pesos, 12,900. So the specs, Helio P70. This is the same as the, if I'm not mistaken, Realme 3 or something like that. 6 gigs of RAM, 1080p display, 16 plus 5 plus ano? 2 megapixel low light enhancement sensor. What the heck is that? 16 megapixel pop-up, 5 megapixel depth, so mid depth sensor. 3,250 milliamp, medyo mababa yung baterya. Android 9 Pie and 12,900 pesos. 13,000 pesos. Somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of people are saying this is one of the more affordable ones with the pop-up camera. But like, this is Cherry Mobile though. This is not a prestigious brand to be like, oh my god, ang ganda nung it's hard to be excited about the Cherry Mobile product, and kasi you normally would, if for 13,000 pesos you would typically want a prestigious brand, and unfortunately Cherry Mobile does not bring that prestigious brand. Yun na nga, it also you have to question if they really can pull off a good camera or good software for this camera. We don't know kung ano yung sensor module, kung IMX whatever. Ang pinaka-selling point nito is the pop-up camera, no notch display. I don't like the design because if you look here, the design may umbok siya sa likod eh. Even more umbok than most parang curved phones eh. It's more like, alam mo yung hump ng kotse, parang hump para sa kotse. Para siyang may hump sa likod na gano'n. A very interesting design. I don't understand why they did that. Because siguro just miniaturization ng design. Unless it's just optical, what's it? What tawag doon? Is it just optical illusion na may umbok siya sa likod? It seems like may umbok siya. Baka nagkakamali lang ako. But yeah, for the 13,000 pesos, medyo it's a hard sell because it's not a prestigious brand. You don't know if Cherry Mobile can rein in that sensor and make it as good as possible, no? Because you need a dedicated image processing expert when it comes to software para sa camera, no? And typically Cherry Mobile will just get basically will just basically get a standard China ROM, or according to Cherry Mobile now, it's gonna run stock Android. You need somebody that actually understands the camera technology and understands how to process photos properly, to make sure that the setup of image sensors produce the best quality because you cannot just download the latest ROM from China and then think that it's gonna produce. Kasi the image processing is a work of art. Image processing is a work of art, and no two phones will have the same image processing. No, if you have another phone, you just download the generic ROM from China. The image processing will be tuned for another set of sensors, and it's not gonna work the same way. So that's a problem with Cherry mobile phones in general, is that no, I don't think they have the image processing artist or science engineers to make sure that any configuration of the phone that they get from China, they made to order, will process these images as well as possible, because generally they take generic ROM from China as well. So for 13,000 pesos, the specs seem okay, but you might want to go with a more prestigious brand that actually spends billions of money for our research and development when it comes to the artistry of processing their photos. And one thing na masasabi ko is, that's Kokak CDR King sa SM Santa Rosa still up. Sabi ni memes that matters in wrestling. Well, that's cool. That's good to know. SM Santa Rosa, what's up? Let's read some comments and then I'll say what I have to say. The only local brand alive. Hindi si Kata may ano ngayon, may Shopee thing ngayon. Si MyPhone may SM thing ngayon din eh. Walang iya, akala ko Chernubyll game, Cherry Mobile pa. I think they should change their branding. Masyado nagasgas yung brand na Cherry Mobile. Parang MediaTek. They refer to be called Helio instead. Yeah, that's true. They dapat actually MediaTek, yun na nga, dapat they should. That's why they come up with the branding, the G60 ba yun, yung bago nilang gaming processor. Flare S8 Plus equals sorry, excuse me. Flare S8 Plus equals Elephone U2 ODM. Realme 3 is only 10k P70 then. So, yun na nga, that's tough competition, you know. Obviously, you could argue na may pop-up camera si Cherry Mobile. Y9 Prime 2019. Yeah, we talked about the Y9 Prime. I think the Y9 Prime is not a bad phone. I think it's a decent one. Kuya, what if may 15k OIS phone pero Cherry Mobile, would you still buy it? Probably not. Kasi 15k OIS, ano yan? Zenfone 5 yan. Or Zenfone 3. Kaya lang Zenfone 3 is probably under 10,000 now. But if it was a 15k OIS, I think that would be a Zenfone 5. I think nasa magkano ba ilabas sa Zenfone 5? Like 19? Oh, yeah, definitely. Zenfone 5 yan. I would still go for a Zenfone 5. Personally. Kasi yun na nga, like I mentioned before, it's all about the software processing ng image. So I don't believe Cherry Mobile has the right engineers to do the software processing. Excuse me. Okay. Let's move on to isa din sa budget phone topic, which hindi pa natin napag-uusapan, nasaan na yun? Redmi 7A. Dito medyo nalilito ako sa Redmi 7A. I don't know if this product is something interesting or not. Depende sa kung maganda yung processor na to or not. Research ko kanina, hindi ko maintindihan eh. So, Redmi 7A was just announced in the Philippines. Let me just read the prices. Excuse me. The price is 4,790 for 2 gig 16. Sorry, hindi ko nilagay sa screen kasi may email eh. May laman na email. So, 4790. Lagay ko na lang sa chat. So, Redmi 7A. Yan. Redmi 7A available matte blue and matte black at 4790 for 2GB 16 version and 5290 for 2GB 32. How hindi siya 3GB? Wala siya 3GB variant? And then let's read the specs here. So, Redmi 7A was announced in the Philippines this week. Large 4000 mAh battery, 12 megapixel AI rear camera, Snapdragon 439, HD plus full screen display. It's not full HD, of course. So let's read some of the specs here. 12 megapixel main, 5 megapixel front. So medyo mababa yung selfie. Excuse me. AI face unlock. Meron ba siyang, wala siguro siyang fingerprint, no? Wala. MIUI 10 based on Android 9 Pie, Snapdragon 439. So either 216 or 232 with up to micro SD slot, 5 volts 2 amps charger, 4000 mAh battery. Very, very basic phone. Now, ang hindi ko alam dito kung ano yung kung magkano yung performance ng Snapdragon 439. Kanina pa ako nagre-research about Snapdragon 439. Hindi ako masyadong nakapulot ng informasyon. It is 2 gigs of RAM lang yung maximum niya, unfortunately. So medyo bitin. But the price is 4790, 5290. It's very clear that I would choose this over the Chernubyll version. Chernubyll S8, Flare S8, and Flare S8 Pro. But if I were just given the choice, I would not go for this because I would rather go for Redmi Note 7, of course. Yun na yung pinaka base level phone ko ngayon eh. That I would suggest is the Redmi Note 7. You should get the Redmi Note 7 or not buy a phone at all. Snapdragon 439 has the same Antutu scores as Snapdragon 625 as I see in sa Google Images, sabi ni White Blue. If that's the case, then that's not bad. Even though medyo bitin yung 2 gigs of RAM. Paulo Car, well, I think it's good since magiging competitor niya is Realme C2. Realme C2 medyo luma na, so medyo hindi na gano'n competitive. Mark Roger, I don't believe in 400 series, 600 series. Yeah, that's true. You should go 600 na talaga. Like I said, ang baba lang ng difference. You should definitely invest a little bit more and get the Redmi Note 7 na talaga. Even the 3 gig variant Redmi Note 7. Because ang laki ng jump in performance, in level of quality. Pati yung cameras are huge jump, no? Redmi Note 7, super respectable cameras for the 8,000-ish peso price point. No? Maybe you can get lucky, get it lower than 8,000. Maganda Realme C2 camera according to Geeky Ranjit. I think that's good, but yung SKU, the processor package is a little old in my opinion. So I don't think C2 is a good choice. I think base package sa akin talaga is Redmi Note 7. Nababara ilo ko. Wala akong sipon ganito lang talaga. It's just because I keep talking and talking talaga. I've been talking for, oh my god, over 2 hours now. Holy crap. Okay. Ang haba naman ng show natin. What have been we doing, dude? Nawili tayo sa kwentuhan. So napag-usapan na natin si RoG Phone 2, si Redmi 7A, si Chernubyll Player 8. Let's talk about slightly the red. Oh my god, tumutuloy si Pot. Wow. Wait lang. This is embarrass. I embarrass. Nasaan yun? Huh. Okay. Pansamantala. Oh, God. Yeah, kung low budget, buy Redmi Note 4X. I still love the Redmi Note 4X. Hindi ko lang alam kung may nabibili pa hanggang ngayon. It's very rare, no? Um, Microphone is working. Okay, good. I guess we can talk a little bit about the Mi AirDots or the Redmi AirDots. I made a video unboxing this already. Um, yeah, dito ako bumili sa Xiaomi online. Uh, apparently with different versions. So the Mi AirDots is the more expensive variant na may capacitive touch, no? But a lot of people are of course interested in the Redmi AirDots, the more affordable variant, and that's the one I got, the Redmi AirDots. And the thing is, nakakatawa because the packaging doesn't say hindi na may ano ba to? How do I say this? May discrepancy sa packaging is what I want to say. So the first few buyers got boxes that says AirDots like this. The first few buyers got boxes that says AirDots in large lettering. The later the later buyers, including me, got a box that said Me True Wireless Earbuds like this guy and this guy. So Me True Wireless Earbuds Basic. Same as me. Mine says Me True Wireless Earbuds Basic. So there's a branding issue here. There's some confusion on what kind of product we really got. I think let's just call it to simplify. Let's call it the Redmi AirDots. Kasi if you look at the fine print on the box here, it says AirDots sa fine print. But I think this is international packaging. That's why it's called Mi True Wireless Earbuds Basic. But there's some few things to note here. Supposedly, pag sinabi mong Mi, that's the higher end variant. Kasi Redmi yung low end eh. But I think in the international variant, they just changed it to Mi True Wireless Earbuds Basic instead of Redmi AirDots. I know it's confusing, it's super annoying, just like the Mi 90 and K20 Pro, no? Even si Marcus Brownlee na-confused dun sa Mi 90 K20. Panoorin mo yung review ng K20 Pro niya, na-confuse siya. Bakit daw dalawa? Bakit Mi 90 and bakit K20 Pro? Same as the the Redmi AirDots. So, for simplicity's sake, let's call this the Redmi AirDots because siguro yun yung mas official or mas well-known naming scheme sa kanya. Even though technically it is Mi AirDots, Mi True Wireless Earbuds Basic. But anyway, simply put, this is 1,200 pesos. I sometimes see it as low as like 1,150 or something like that. So what we're talking about here is the Redmi AirDots, not the Mi AirDots. The Mi AirDots is slightly expensive. So this is the official Mi AirDots. The Mi AirDots is white, and the Mi AirDots has a capacitive touch. May capacitive touch siya, hindi siya. Yeah, tingnan, look look at the mismong band ng Mi AirDots, the more expensive variant. The more expensive variant is 2,300 pesos. You can see here. The Mi AirDots have a touch capacitive thing controller, so you can swipe like this. The Redmi AirDots, which I have right here, doesn't have a touch. It has a button na nagki-click. You click, gumagano siya. So we're talking about the Redmi AirDots. Just may confusion because it's so annoying, the confusion there, no? Imagine natin mga 10K pa si 400C. What's your take on wireless buds? Personally, hindi ako mahilig sa wireless buds. I like wired. I like mas maganda yung sound quality ng kasi obviously if you're paying for the wireless dito eh. You're paying for the wireless dito. So the sound quality is not as good as the same value, same amount of money but wired is what I'm saying. And even comparing medyo kakaiba yung aking comparison. But kung pinanood niyo yung video ko sa this same channel, sa Extras channel, I unboxed the video and I told you about my opinions. No? May offer si Zon yung nung July 22 gang kanina for purchase ng K20 Pro freebies niya AirDots. Okay. Mas okay talaga review sa Lazada, may details and pictures. Sa Shopee, puro generic. That's true. That's true. Kuya, medyo off topic. Meron nagbebenta ng Asus RoG Phone 2 China ROM galing sa FB page ni White Blue. Hindi pa naman lumadating sa Pilipinas yan, di ba? Before tech vloggers make fun of the AirPods. So, okay. So, what's my opinion on wireless buds? Personally, hindi ko siya style. I don't like that it's trying to yung nakikiuso siya. Ayoko na nakikiuso eh. But there are people who even though hindi sila nakikiuso, wow, talaga barado na ilo ko. Even though hindi sila nakikiuso, interested sila sa ganito for practicality reasons or for the wireless aspect of it na hindi siya masyadong matrabaho dahil hindi siya walang kable, mabilis mag-connect and hindi siya kitang-kita na nakakabit sa ulo mo. So, there is a need for this for specific people. And naiintindihan ko kasi pwede ko siya, there are times na suot ko siya na walang nakakapansin na nakikinig ako sa music, no? And it's nice because napaka-discreet niya pag nakakabit sa ulo mo. Hindi ko pwede i-demo ko yun because naka-headset ako. I can probably show like one ear. So, there's my Mi AirDots. And then, kakabit mo siyang ganyan. Like that. So, there it is. Okay. Let's just... hindi ko pwede masyado close up. Wala tayong second camera and anything. Solution ko sa Mi 8 Lite ko, hate the dongle. Yeah. So, kung wala kang headphone jack, obviously, you have to go wireless. But I also like other wireless headset, no? Hindi yung, kasi ito fully wireless. Both ears are fully wireless. I like wireless headset, Bluetooth headset, pero hindi yung double wireless. I just like one wireless. But there is definitely a need for this, and definitely there's a niche that this fills. Even though kahit nakikiuso ka, kahit hindi ka nakikiuso, there's a cool and discreetness factor to these headphones that I like, no? First of all, battery life. I tested the battery life. I got about 5+ hours. So I'd say 5 hours at high volumes, but I wasn't running high volumes, so nakuha ko mga 5 hours and 15 minutes or 5 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. So yun yung battery life ko dito. The sound quality is definitely above average. It's not perfect though. If you watch my video, malalaman nyo more in detail ko yung what I think about the sound quality. But to generalize it, malakas yung volume niya. It's a very powerful headphone. The bass is not low. Okay, so boom, 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 but not boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the bass is not super low. So, but there's power to the bass, which is okay, which is good. Some people like the power, some people like the low frequency. This has the power. It's slightly bright. If you're an audiophile, you know what I mean when I say it's slightly bright. When it's bright, the sound quality is angled. Mas malakas yung mas prefer ng headphone is high frequency. So it predominantly prefers high frequency sound, no? Maganda yung sound, mas malakas yung high frequency niya versus low frequency. Ang effect nito, but if I were to give it parang ito yung low frequency, for example, sa kaliwa. Yung pag ganito yung sound niya pag ganyan. Yan, ganyan yung sound niya. Ito yung gitna, then pag ganon. So, drawing tayo, MS Paint. This is what I think the sound is like. So, Ito yung ito yung sorry. Baliktarin natin. Treble. Hold. Okay. And then mid. And then bass. Okay. Okay. So, yung kanyang, I forgot yung terminology, but the audio is more like this, no? So, it's, ba't ganyan? Pencil, kapalan natin ng konti. It's more like this. Ganyan. Ganyan siya. Ganyan yung sound niya. Okay? So, it's somewhat mid-focus but also a little bit bright, no? It's mid-focus but a little bit bright. So, the thing is, hindi masyadong malakas yung bass niya. There's power in the bass, but the low frequency is not accentuated. The treble gets destroyed at the highest end, no? So, there was some point dun sa audio niya na I was listening to Dave Rogers' Gas, 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 no? And then may part si Dave Rogers na yung may snare siya, may cymbal, and then may hi-hat. Ang problema, you normally would ascertain those sounds as each individual drum sound, the snare, the cymbal, the crash, or the hi-hat. But the nangyari was because it had some issues with the high frequency, nag-mold together yung both all of the snare, the cymbal, and the hi-hat, parang gano'n lang siya. Yung itong frequency na to between the treble and the bass, this is typically very good. So for overall, it's not a bad headset, no. It's very good for a lot of rock and roll. It's good for rock music. Because ang rock music is like this, eh. So rock music is like this. Ganyan yung gusto ng rock music, ganyan. Ang hip hop is more like ganyan, right? And then maybe classical is more like this. So you can see that for the most part it hits most of what you need, no? Is it the best sounding headphones I've heard? No. There's definitely fall off. There's definitely fall off in the bass. There's definitely fall off in the treble. But ang question is, can you really find something else in the market that is 1,200 pesos that produces as good a quality or better quality than this? I don't think so. This is as good as it gets for 1,200 pesos, in my opinion. So the 5-hour battery life, the decent quality, the loud volume of the speakers or of the drivers. It is if I were to give it a score right now, I'd give it like 8 out of 10. So overall, this is my overall score for the AirDots. I would give it a score of ito. Laki natin yung font. I would give it a total score of 8 out of 10. There you go. For the price. There you go. So it's very, very high up there for what you're getting. The question is, how important is audio quality for you? Because it's not gonna blow your mind when it comes to audio quality. If you were expecting something to blow your mind for the audio quality, it's not. Okay? So, ang gusto kong comparison dito. And this is not necessarily a very sorry. Isip mo tuwatawag. This is not a fair comparison. I like to compare things with my, oh my god. Kailangan tapusin na natin show na to. I can't handle this sipon anymore. Uh it's not a very good comparison because this is very hard to find these days. This is the Xiaomi Piston 2. Yes, I am comparing it. I am comparing it to another Xiaomi product, the Xiaomi Piston 2. The Xiaomi Piston 2 is legendary. The Xiaomi Piston 2 is legendary, and this was sold for like 800, 600 pesos at the time. This was super affordable. Ang ganda ng sound quality. But keep in mind, this is a wired headset. You will need a 3.5mm headphone jack, no? But the bass, this has some of the strongest bass and the clearest sound separation when it comes to lows and highs, and it's legendary in this price. This is a 10 out of 10 headset. This is a 10 out of 10 headset. Okay. So if you can find, if you know what I'm talking about, you probably know this. This is about as a 10 out of 10 headset. So you could argue na it's way too strong in the bass. You could argue that's almost a compliment. You could argue that the bass is a little too strong sa Xiaomi Piston 2. There is just a little too powerful a bass on this and a little too bassy. But yeah, buhay pa. Yes, buhay pa. For the price that I paid, I think this was 695 when binili ko. 695 nung binili ko to. This is still one of the best headphones I bought for under, let's say, 1,200. Yun na lang. The other headphone that I would say would be the pinakasulit is this one. This is a Turtle Beach, but reason why I got this for less than 1,000 is because surplus siya. So, not a very good comparison. Why? Because this is a wired headset, no? So, it's not like they can do this. The first of all, what you're paying for here is the wireless convenience. Both the little earbuds has to have battery. Both the little earbuds has to have Bluetooth circuitry. Ba? Diba? So you're paying for the Bluetooth and the battery circuitry already. However, compared to this, where everything you pay for is the sound quality, the design, and the I mean, look at this. It's it's made of metal. This is a premium headset for the money. Braided cable, bakal, look at this, bakal yan. It's very rare. Hopefully, you guys can give yourself look for a Xiaomi Piston 2. But yeah, very unfair yung comparison. What you're paying for here is obviously the convenience of the wireless factor, no? Mi AirDots, Redmi AirDots, no? Most people will ask me, would you buy the Redmi AirDots? No, because my phones have headphone jack, so I will go with the headphone jack all day. No, I do have a Bluetooth headset, but only for convenience. I have a Bluetooth headset na LG. Sorry, medyo mahaba yung usapan, but hopefully, if you're curious, natutuwa kayo sa usapan. So, this is my headphone not for listening to music necessarily, but this is more for convenience factor when I'm expecting calls. So I use this. This is the LG Tone Infinum. Now, medyo mamahalin ito. This is like several thousand pesos, no? Oh yeah. So I wanted few things I could say about the Mi AirDots, no? Redmi AirDots. My main complaint about the Redmi AirDots is walang voice the voice assistant is good, but the headset itself has no pre-rendered voices when it comes to. Okay, kasi let me just explain why. What's the difference? No, the LG Tone Infinum has a record. It has a voice that says uh, that talks to you. It says "ready to pair" or "power on," uh, "ready to pair," "power on," "battery medium." Gaganon siya. Okay, so every single thing that you do on this, merong nagsasalita sa tenga mo, no? Um, and the reason why I like this is marami siyang button. So there's like a button for fast forward. There's a button for volume up. There's a simple way to repair it to another phone. Uh, the, re, the there's an on-off switch. Now I know how to. It's convenient to control because there's no ambiguity sa controls. The on-off switch is just the on-off switch, so I know which way it goes. The play pause button is just the play pause button. There's a fast forward and reverse rewind button. There's no like what does this button do? They no, you know what each button does, and they're well laid out and properly done. So if I know if I can fast forward or I can pause and play whatever. The problem with the Mi AirDots, for example, isa lang yung button niya. There's no next track, there's no fast forward, there's no rewind. It's just one button. It's play pause. That's it. It's play pause. If you wanna Google Assistant, it's double press. If you turn it off, you want to turn it off, you press and hold. If you want to turn it on, you press and hold. How do you pair? You press and hold longer. So it's a mini. Kailangan mo ng mini codico every time you want to use this on a different phone because it's and you want to do something with it. There's so many like combinations of press, double press, and press and hold, and what blinking lights and whatnot. That's an annoying thing with these little headphone things. And it's exacerbated by the fact that the headphones themselves don't talk. They only beep and boop. Pag nasa tenga mo siya, pinatay mo siya, pag binuksan mo siya, it's like napaka simple lang to record a voice prompt that says power on, power off, ready to pair, paired. Those are the things that make a Bluetooth headset convenient and easy to use. Is when the Bluetooth headset tells you what's happening with it. No, obviously that's just a learning curve, and once you get through that learning curve on these Redmi AirDots, fine, you'll be fine. But still, hindi kulang you. I think that's a missing feature set on these headphones. I guess that's because they're budget, but I wish they had at least something like power on. Okay, for example, it's the LG. Pag pinower mo siya, pag in-on mo siya, power on, battery high, ready to pair. Ganun siya. Or power on, battery high, paired. Yun yung sasabihin niya. Okay? It's very communicative what's going on with the headset. And I guess maybe yun yung binabayaran mo is all of the oh my god. All of the custom features nung headphone or all of the custom taglines na sinasabi sa'yo ng headphone. Anyway, yun lang masasabi ko doon. I think they could have done better with the Mi AirDots when it comes to being communicative na power on, battery level, and whatnot. Aside from that, wala siyang next track or previous track, walang fast forward, walang rewind. One thing you can do kind of is use your Google Assistant, double tap mo, and then tell the Google Assistant to play the next track, or tell Google Assistant what kind of song you want next. But it's not as easy as having a button literally on the headset that goes to the next track. Okay, it's not as easy. How do you lower your volume on these? I don't know. How do you lower and increase your volume with these? I have no idea. But these, I know, may volume up and down, nandun lang siya eh. So, uh, small conveniences. Small conveniences. Okay? So, there it is. Sorry, masyado mahaba. Makwento ako, but I don't know. Hopefully, na-enjoy nyo. I'm gonna call that our last topic. May mga message ba dito? Okay, tapos na. I think that should be done. I really have to deal with the accumulated sipon of talking for 2.5, 3 hours. Holy crap, 3 hours na tayo. Uh, for the show. I'm surprised naging 3 hours yung show na to. I thought we didn't have enough topics for today. But nangyari is, well, just napadami tayong kwento. So hopefully you enjoyed. Anyway, I'm gonna without further ado, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. I'm Alex from technoclass.com. Hindi ko na inaantay na mag-react kayo because I feel like I should really go to the restroom and clear my nose. Maraming salamat sa pagkapanood ng ating big time show today, which is supposedly Saturday, July 27, 2019. It's gonna be August next week, and if you think about it, that means the Galaxy Note 10 will be announced in about 10 days. So, it's gonna be magra-ramp up na ulit yung mga bagong phone releases na malalaki. Big phone releases soon. So, we're gonna reach the exciting point of 2019, or at least fast-paced 2019 at some point next week. So, hopefully you enjoyed the show. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you ulit next time. Good day, good evening, good morning, and bye. Ugh.